Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to OpenTTD's Season 12. Oh, it's been a busy week. How are we all doing? We got a new donation from Kevin. Thomas the Tank Engine is my favourite steam engine. Choo choo. They donated £10. Let's make sure that comes up on the stream. There we go. There we are. Thank you very much. Oh, there's a train whistle as well before that. Well, we'll get to that in a second. But yes, there was a request for me to do the brand new Thomas game on Monday. So I am doing. So if you have a look at my Discord events and my YouTube live streams that are scheduled, we're going to be doing the Thomas game in our train driving live stream on Monday. Yes, we are. So here's that train whistle. It's coming in now. And, Laurel wants one as well. Okay, fair enough. Here's another one. New Fantastic donation. Fantastic. There we go. So all the notifications are coming in. Hi, how are we doing? It's been a busy week. Oh yes. So I have, obviously, those of you who've seen it, I've dropped an, oh my goodness, what's this? Brand new Viewer Plus subscriber. Fantastic. We'll get to start the live stream in a minute. Nanda, thank you very much for being a brand new Viewer Plus subscriber. Welcome to the club. Make sure you come over to the Discord and get access to the extra channels that we've got there. And in addition to that, I think it's Sunday, we've got an extra Viewer Plus video coming out. So make sure you go and check that out when it comes round to it. So there's a page on the website where you can go check out videos. There on Sunday is going to be the 60th bonus videos. And you can see them all. You can see them all if you're Viewer Plus. Go check them out. Yeah, 2 train whistles. We've got a whole load of train whistles. You just saw my video and read the clarification on OpenTTD before this stream. Yeah, it's not so much of a clarification. It's more of a readjustment of the landscape based on additional information. Yeah. So we won't go into it now because it's all in the video and it's all in the links as well. So if you want to go read the posts that they've put on the OpenTTD website, go and check them out. But feel free to do that. And there's lots of people checking that video out as well. But we're here tonight to play some OpenTTD. And just before I introduce tonight's victims, that Viewer Plus subscriber, I think, was a 12-month sub. So thank you very much for that. Welcome. 12-month subs are brilliant. Do you know why? Do you know why they're brilliant? They're brilliant because they're cheaper for you, but also, strangely enough, I still get more money. And you're like, what? People don't always think that. They think if they get the more expensive sub, I'm going to get more money. No, it's because you're doing one payment. So there's only one processing fee on the payment instead of 12 processing payments. Now, because there's only one payment processed rather than 12, there's less fees. And because there's less fees, I get more money and you get a cheaper deal. So always go with the 12-month one if that's in your budget. The retro counter needs updating. All right, fine, DJ, you're right. The retro counter does need updating. There is a reason why I haven't updated it yet. Can anybody guess what that is? It's because it's nearly on the next one, right? But it's not there yet. So I'll update the retro counter and we'll introduce tonight's players. Okay, so this is Season 12, as per the trailer that the Spiffing Brit very kindly lended his voice to. And I have 2 people each week playing this game with me. And this is the last ever Season 12 live stream Part 1. And we're going to be going on to Part 2. All right. Yes, Part 2 will be the next stream after this. Will it be next week? I think so. Will it? It might not be. Keep an eye out on notifications. So tonight, we have 2 new players. We've got Jamal.
Hello.
And Craig.
Chris,
sorry. We were just talking before the stream about everything that's gone wrong today for me. I can add that to the list as well now. Yes, I've pulled a muscle in my shoulder. I've had to go and pick my kid up from nursery early today, and a bunch of other things. But never mind. We'll still soldier on. We'll soldier on and play OpenTTD. Oh, but I am going to take a break. I'm going to take a break. I need it. I'm going to burn out if I don't. So tomorrow's live stream is postponed for next week. Okay, guys. I'm taking tomorrow night off. Sorry, me and my body need it. It's been busy, so no stream tomorrow night as per normal. But I've just moved it to next week. We're skipping one for the Friday nights. But in theory, back Monday, after a couple of videos at the weekend. In theory, there's going to be 2 videos at the weekend, as well as the Viewer Plus video, and as well as some sort of vote thing. There's loads going on. There's loads. Got to look after myself. I know. I've burnt myself out enough to know when it's coming and to know when to take a night off. Okay, so you're going to have to wait for Theme Park next week, okay? Not tomorrow, next week, okay? Fran the Man says, it would be nice to have a t-shirt like the Network 36 map of the first part on the front and the second part on the back. Oh, from Season 12. Holiday denied. Oh, no, they've denied my holiday. Well, t-shirts are extremely difficult, Fran the Man, but maybe we can come up with something else, okay? Is it just me, or is the lip sync a bit off with the audio tonight? It might be the new camera. I haven't actually reviewed that. I think it might be okay. So, can a moderator put it on my to-do list in the help? Give me a help ticket for me to check the new camera synchronization, because the cameras all need synchronizing. The last one had to go through a capture card, so it had a little bit more delay. This one probably has less delay, so I probably actually need to unfix it. Okay. Bob McBob Jr. subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the channel, Bob. Right. Can we do Season 12 Railway Map bed sheets then? Bed sheets would be even worse. Right. Oh, dear. We're doing well, Jacob, but it's just... what a night.
My wife would love that.
Yeah, tea-towel. I did actually try and make OpenTTD pajamas for Christmas one year. But genuinely it broke my computer trying to deal with the file. I actually tried to open the file in my graphical editor, GIMP, and my computer just shut down after about 5 minutes of trying to load this file because of the amount of detail that was needed for an all-over print. I had to divide it up into like about 6 or 7 different pictures and then overlay. Then no, and then it was going to cost too much. It was ridiculous. Never should have tried to do it. Never should have tried to do that. Anyway, retro counted at Franderman. I'm trying to. There's just too much going on. Everybody's having too much fun and wants to play too much OpenTTD. So I'm going to update the retro counter, right? And I'm going to pick on Jamal first to introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about their OpenTTD and maybe TTD history. What sort of things they're into? Do they just do trains, etc.? Jamal, just let us know. How long have you been playing OpenTTD?
Hello, OpenTTD. I've been playing for half a year, but before that, when I was a little boy in my earlier years, long ago, I played the Transport Tycoon games. So picking up OpenTTD was a nostalgia trip, and it's great, and I'm loving it. Also, trains.
Fantastic. Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much. We got another donation. New donation. Fran the Man. Fantastic. Fran the Man says, choo choo, Thomas. And they donated £10. Thank you very much. I did remark at how expensive this Thomas game was. It was, hang on a minute, what's this? New donation. Fantastic. Steerpie Sister sent a donation in for the Friday Self-Care Not Water Fund. Well, I'm not sure the Not Water Fund will happen on Friday night because I intend to have an early night and go to bed. I never know if that'll actually happen or not. But thank you very much. We'll have to get some Not Water in at some point, won't we? Probably over the weekend. But there we go. The retro count is updated. Thank you very much, everybody, for your donations. Yeah, the Thomas game was a little bit more expensive than I thought, especially considering the DLC that it launched with. I don't understand when games launch with DLC, but never mind. Never mind. Right. So that's a lot of things off my checklist. Let's move over to Chris now. Chris, you've been playing OpenTTD very long, have you?
No, not really. I picked it up during lockdown, put down a station, next to a coal mine and a power station. It was making money, and I was like, great, that's it, done. And it sat on my computer untouched until probably about 3 weeks ago, when I was going through all of the Yogscast Christmas live streams, got to the OpenTTD one. I was like, oh yeah, I remember this game, and found, and obviously they were mentioning you. I think they mentioned you. Well, I realised that you were there. Went through your tutorial playlist, which was fantastic, and have been playing, like I say, for the last couple of weeks. Now, I haven't joined an online server before. I haven't not really been on Discord until a couple weeks ago when I joined your server. And in the game, I've never loaded a mod apart from the graphical settings, and I haven't been past 1980. So it's going to be a bit interesting.
I think you might possibly be our newest recruit in terms of the people we've had in season 12. But yes, doing the collaborations with the Yogscast was great fun. If there's some people that haven't seen what happened yet, so I probably won't spoil it just in case. But I was involved in the last one. It was fun, and it was. And then the year before that was a collaboration between me and Gerard to give them a challenge map, which they enjoyed, which was great fun. So I'm glad that you've come and you've joined in and given the game a go, and it. I think it is a game that pretty much anybody can just get in and try and have a go. I don't think the basics are too bad, right?
Yeah, I'm just very relieved that whatever I do will be wiped after about 2.5 hours, so I won't stain it too much.
Yes, that's right. So this is the final. This is the final of part 1. Now, I won't go into all the details, but the short version of the story is that this map probably won't survive the approximate 45 live streams that we've got planned for it, right? With the number of vehicles that we've got, the size of the cities, the amount of things that are connected up, it's probably not going to survive, the same amount of live streams again. It's going to start clogging up, slowing down. We're going to have people that won't be able to load the map and things like that. So, to hedge that off, right? We could probably go for a few more years and then restart it when we have problems. But I was like, no, let's do it in the middle of the series, right in the middle. So there we go. Let's have a whistle. I think it was from Thomas. Sorry if it wasn't. I can check. Yes, it was. Here we go, Thomas. Fantastic. There's a whistle for you. There's a great reset coming to season 12. Yes. What a plot twist. I wasn't planning on it when we started, but I've been planning it for a few weeks now. There's a big reset coming. So all the mistakes are going to get wiped. There's no need to worry. Everything's fine. And it's all going to be good. Yes. Right, we're just catching up with chat. Brandon says the Yogscast live streams are always fun. That's true. We want new people to get involved. This is good to see. Yes, it is. And Thomas says, I love the reset of the map halfway. Yeah, we're going to be keeping the technology. So obviously we're going to be starting at the beginning of the year 2000, and we'll have all the technology that Iron Horse, AV8, Shark, and the improved generic tram set brings us with that. So that'll be interesting to see how things go in the company. DJ Egg says the Yogscast live stream was great fun to follow live. Yes, because I told nobody what I was doing and that I was involved in the way that I was. And I set up a watch party, and I was like, oh, you know what, guys? I can't sit and watch with you. There's stuff going on. You'll have to let me know what's happening. So everybody, all my community was sat there in the Discord watching it, and then I appeared partway on, which was always fun to surprise everybody with. Hope you upgrade to Iron Horse 4. I don't think we're going to change. We're not going to change the version of any of the mods, probably. Unless... I don't know. I actually managed to keep it secret once. I know. I have a big tendency of spilling secrets. There's a potential humongous secret that I've posted on the Discord, but I don't think anybody's noticed yet. Or, if they have, I don't think they've realised what it might or could potentially mean yet. But only the preview team can see it, so The rest of you can just go cry in a corner. Right then. So we've done some introductions. We've talked about a few different things. I think we've covered all the normal things that we like to cover when we're starting. The hellos, the news, and the how do you do's. I think it's time to actually jump into OpenTTD and on pause. How does that sound, you two? You two ready?
Definitely the most I've had in the bank, so yes.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you've got 25 billion to play with, and it's the 15th of April 1997. Now, I tell you what. There's one thing I haven't set up yet. I haven't set up the preview, the picture-in-picture camera. So I'm just going to do that now. This is normally something that I set up beforehand. The problem is I can't set it up until the server's up, and I can't really get the server up until after I finish the washing up. Because I do. That's the thing that I do before these live streams on a Thursday in our routine. I'll do the washing up. Actually, I've left a couple of pans in the sink to do afterwards. So, Kevin B says, "Oh, I've seen it." Oh, okay, Kevin B's seen it, just didn't react to it. Right, it might not mean what you think it might mean, but then again, it might. Depends what you think it is. Right, what am I doing next? I have gone to OpenTTD in my Steam. I need to open a second instance. For anybody who's wondering how it works with this picture-in-picture camera. I have to open a second instance of OpenTTD. I have to change the player name. And then I have to join my own game, which means I've also then got to find the password to my own game, which I always forget. But luckily, we've got it in a chat, so that's fine. Wrong password. I bet it's got a space after it. Oh, no. Oh, I'm trying to join the community server. That's not going to help, is it? Although, we could do a stream like that one day where we have what's happening in the community server in the picture-in-picture thing. We could do that. That's an option. That is a potential option. Right, okay. The camera is joining the server. Once the camera has joined the server and configured, we'll unpause and get cracking. We'll get building. And whilst I'm setting up the camera... do you two have any ideas on what you might build today?
Trains. I like trains.
Maybe some roads. I see a juicy coal mine and a power station. So I'm back in COVID apparently.
back to where you were in the first place. Okay, so what I do is I go into the game script and there's one parameter and it asks you the client ID. So you run a command in the console for the list of clients, and you find out which client is the camera. So I've connected my second instance of OpenTTD to the server, and I can see it's client 7. So I change the parameter to client 7, and that's how the script knows which one of us to swish the camera around. Otherwise, it would swish all of us around, and we don't want to be all zooming around all over the place, do we?
Yeah.
There we go. And then the last thing I need to do is to tell OBS which window is which, and then we're ready to start. I wish there were new vehicle on OpenTTD. We need drones. Code 1. That's what the new graphs are for. Oh, I keep saying graphs. We say GRF round here. A lot of other places call them graphs, which is probably more technically. Let's just say mods. You can make your own mod. That's perfectly possible. Get drones. Add drones. Yeah, imagine cargo what is it? The goods and mail delivery drones. That'd be great. Don't do people drones. That's the bad idea. I don't like the sound of that. You don't have time. None of us have time. Right, let's get these cameras set up. Okay, so it looks like my camera's correct, the main camera's correct. Oh, are we going to get all three correct in one go? Oh, it just worked. Oh, fantastic. We're off. Okay, here we go, everybody. OpenTTD, Series 12, episode, can't remember, the last one before the reset, and we're on pause. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I've turned the notifications off. I've turned nearly all the notifications. It's only the disasters I think I've turned off. Yes. People drones are just called helicopters. Drone implies that it's unpiloted. What about Cam 2? Cam 2's drunk. Cam 2 is normally prepared, ready for working on Mondays. It's here. Cam 2 is not where it's supposed to be right now. We can do a mega close-up on my face with Cam 2. There we go. We don't want that. We don't want that. I will fix Cam 2 before Monday. I needed to use it during the week for a recording. Really wish you was able to get in on this. Well, follow the link in the live stream description. You can register to take part. Yes. Right. Let's do some connections. All right. I need to turn the town names back on. There we go. When I'm doing recordings, especially when I'm taking cinematic things, I tend to turn the town names off. No, we do have Mega Zoom. I think. Yeah, Cam 1 Zoom, Cam 1 Mega Zoom. Look at the quality difference between Cam 2 and Cam 1, right? Oh dear. Yeah, I need a button that just says Scare Steerpike Sister. I'm not getting any sounds from the game. Oh, I am. I just heard an aircraft land, so I think it's okay. There's no music from the game. Let's add the music back in.
Hellish, are transparency options local or?
Local, yes, they are local.
Okay.
Client side transparency. We only need to register to play along once, right? Not every week. That's correct. So you register, then people are randomly selected from the people who have registered, and after you've played, you get taken off the list. So once you've played, you then need to register again. Right. I am going to do some aircraft because I haven't done an aircraft in a while. And we now have... which airports do we have? We have the international airport. So we can start doing some international... Oh, have I got the high def... Oh, I've got the wrong graphics set on. I think. Yeah, I've got the OpenGFX 2 high def set, which might confuse some people. Right, I might need to explain that. So, the OpenGFX 2 set in OpenTTD is a graphics set which ships with OpenTTD, right? But there is a high def version which is not in the online content. You can go and get it, but you have to manually go and get it from a particular place, and then you have to manually install it. Alright? There's reasons, and the reason is it's not finished yet. So, you can go and fetch it, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Just trying to think of some nice kind of connections I could do with this. I think this town here deserves an airport. And I could probably go around in a circle. Kind of circle. Get rid of a little bit of road. Oh, need to get rid of... I did wonder why my ground looked a bit different. What's the difference? The difference is... Now that's the thing, you see. You can't see most of the difference because most of the work that's been done is on roads and on buildings and track. You think I missed a train whistle? I did. I'll get round to that shortly. Yeah. Oh, there's a plane crash. But, yeah, like I said, most of it is on, like, buildings and stuff. And we've replaced the buildings with a different set. In fact, you can see the difference. I've just managed to find an example. So here, on the screen, you can see 2 of the original buildings amongst the other set. Oh, actually, there's some up here as well. Right? So these buildings are part of the OpenGFX high def version. And these other buildings are part of the Total Towns Renewal GRF that we're using. Anyway, yes. So that's what that is. I can see somebody built a train station near a coal mine. Looks like a nice little row with some double depots.
I realised we're doing right-handed.
Oh, it's all over the place. I won't worry about it. It is all over.
Fair enough.
Right, what was I doing? Oh, yes. Airport somewhere. Where was I?
Who am I?
Who am I? Who are you? Oh, there we go. I found it. So, yes. So, if we look at the railway lines, you can see that the standard track is actually in high def. And the signals. I think the signals look pretty cool. This is the HD version. Oh, and the... So the track, the signals, and the fence are all in high definition. Yeah. If you want to know more about it, there is a link, which somebody's going to find and post. I'm not doing it. I'm busy. I'm playing OpenTTD. Right, I'm going to get some aircraft. Right, what's the best aircraft right now? Let's have a look. Well, when I say best, usually the best is the biggest cargo capacity that doesn't have a terrible reliability. So the Boeing 747 can carry 416 passengers, but the reliability is only 88. The 777, the reliability is 52. That's even worse. Okay. Actually, the Airbus A340 has 100% reliability and is nearly 300 passengers. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. What do we think, chat? Boeing 747 or the A340? The Boeing reliability should be terrible to be real. I mean, it's not the worst, right? 88% is not too bad. It's just the A340 is 100. Don't worry, your mistakes will only last one stream. Yeah, I suppose so. Right, let's get that extra train whistle that we need in.
Or mistakes, do.
And we've had a plane crash already. That's 2 plane crashes, I think. Hang on a second, folks. Sorry about that.
With plane like pilots these days keep crashing all the time. Jeez, come on, guys.
Yes.
Be better.
Go with the capacity. 747 chat says, alright, fine, let's do it. New aircraft. 747. We're going to tell it to go to these airports in a loop. And it's going to make us loads of money. Do we want to tell it to wait at one of the airports? I don't think so. Well, I've just built 10 of them. Brandon says, good news! I think I fixed my RAM issues. It was too fast for my CPU and was calling random memory addresses. You should be able to get the clock speeds right in your BIOS, but never mind. Andy K, subscribe to the channel. Welcome, Andy K. Good evening. Welcome, everybody. News on the spy cam. Yes. I don't think there's much we can do about news on the spy cam. Although oh, hang on. It is a different client. I don't want to mess it up. We'll leave it. It's fine. Does 100% reliability mean it will never break down? Or does that decrease over time? So that reliability is the maximum reliability. Not like the reliability it's always going to be. Yeah. Didn't expect the stream to remind me I exist. Good to know. Yes. If anybody has their subscriptions public on YouTube and you subscribe to the channel, it will pop up. If you subscribe to the channel and it's not public, it will not pop up. And that's the way that works. Yeah, it will go down until serviced, yes. And the maximum reliability changes over time. Right, let's check in on our guests. Who should we pick on? Jamal, we'll pick on you first. Your name doesn't fit on the banner, so you're going to get picked on. What you building? Where are you?
I started a train line, this is kind of a stripe across the top left of the map.
Is there a particular town that it's next to that I can check out?
It starts out in Garnpool. I saw that someone bought out the land
Gone.
already, and then I was like, okay, I'll get used to that. I'll just use that, and then connect up all kind of towns.
Right.
Yeah.
I found it.
Then I noticed a train being stuck somewhere for years, and now I'm trying to fix that because attention issues.
Look at that. Look at the
People with this
station
train
there.
that's been stuck here for years and years.
It's fine. I'm sure they're fine. It's no problem at all. They'll be okay. One thing that I have noticed, though, is I've noticed that the station looks so smart and sharp compared to the railway track here because of the two different graphic sets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And the stone walling around sloped landscapes is high quality. And look at the quality of these signs. Look at that. There's actually pixels there. Anywho, getting distracted by that. So you've got a station here. Yeah, okay. And it goes down the line. It goes under a lake. Under a river. Then under another river, and then up a hill.
And then it stops.
Yeah, it does stop.
Distracted by other trains.
Yeah, it looks like it's about to crash into a steel mill.
Maybe.
Chat asks, monorail is when again? Never, I think. Actually, I'm not sure.
I'm just confused why this train is stuck.
I just need to check it, actually. So if we look in the new GRF settings for this, we're using Iron Horse 3.37. I don't think Iron Horse 4 is out in full access yet. Let me have a quick look. Download. Not sure. Is there... Oh, there's a changelog. That'll help. Yeah, version 3 is not out yet. It must be in beta or whatever. Hang on. No, wait. No, hang on a minute. We're using version 3, aren't we? Yeah, we're using version 3.37. So why is the website only got changelog for the release for 2.49? What on earth's going on? Can somebody explain to me why there's like a whole version of changelogs missing on the website? Not sure. I wonder how different AIs would do on this map with only towns and cities. Well, I did actually put some AIs on this map, and I did a AI battle video about it. So feel free to have a look at that on my channel. Yeah, the grass is higher def as well. Do I need to change the graphics because it's too confusing? Anyway, there is a tech tree, and there is technology that comes out in 1990, so we've had that. The next load of technology that comes out is in 2020 for Iron Horse, and it's a load of electric trains. There's freight trains and heavy freight engines. There's cargo sprinters, which is part of the multiple rail units. High-speed trains, including passenger coaches and stuff. Narrow gauge does have actually some improvements in the year 2000, and there's Metro has a new set of trains in the year 2000 as well. But that's for version 2.29. Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe my link just goes to that particular version rather than the new one. Iron Horse 3. What? I don't see it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there is an Iron Horse 3 site. There's also an Iron Horse 4 site. Oh my goodness. No. Looks like 4 directs to 2. Anyway, we're not. That'll do. Right. Anyway, the restart hasn't done yet. The reset's coming next. Okay. What is it? You got a? Is that a bus depot? Somebody doing some buses there?
Oh, that's me. Yeah.
Okay. And are you creating new ships as well?
I've not done any ships yet, but there is a nice little lake with 2 cities to the north of it, Treffingberg and Pleffingly. And I was thinking of, I'm basically working on passengers. I'm trying to think how can I move passengers in the best way, as there are a lot of waiting passengers and we need to give them service.
That is true. If we have a look at the station list, right, it gives you a list of all the different stations. We can filter that to just passengers. And we can sort by total weight and cargo and switch it. So we can see that this station here, Montbreux Market Woods, has got the most possible passengers at it. And it's got 6,794 passengers. It's absolutely ridiculous. Right, that's the third airplane crash this stream. And then the next one on the list is Darston West. That one's got 6,300 passengers. That one's got 6,200. And we've got all these passenger stations. I mean, in fact, halfway down the list, ish, is this airport with 289 passengers. Somewhere in the region of 1/4 of the way down the list is this little station down here with 2,000 passengers. So you can estimate we've got somewhere in the region of 1 trillion passengers waiting. Oh, there's a lot of passengers. Yeah, give or take, a few trillion. There's millions all over the place. Oh dear.
These poor people. I did fix one thing. I'm happy.
Yeah, fix as much as we can. I don't think we can fix whatever this is. Who did this? Oh my goodness. How have we not spotted this in the past? Kevin DeB, was this you? It's a load of ridiculous oil drums.
Why do you immediately look at Kevin DeB? Okay, fair enough.
It looks exactly... Yeah, I did that. He said it in chat already. Yes, I thought it might be you. Can we move the cam window a little bit so we can enjoy the budget flow in all its glory? Oh yeah, well yeah, I suppose so, because it normally isn't the amount of money in OpenTTD normally isn't 25 billion, and my camera doesn't normally cover it. But there we go. Right. Yeah, this is cursed. I don't want to see it ever again. I'm going to tidy that up there. There we are. Your plan was to write my name, but you only did a H. Oh, right. And I just destroyed part of the H anyway. What do you use to open a viewport when planes crash instead of moving the camera? Control click. I don't think control clicking in various places does different things depending what it is, right? Ooh, this town needs something. Ooh, this town needs something. Tell you what, let's give them an airport.
My buses are just driving around inside the depot in a circle.
Bus number.
Bus number 303, 6, 7, and 8. Oh no. Yeah. And
Right,
actually.
come on.
6, 7.
Let's see if everybody can tell them what they've done wrong.
What have I done wrong?
I've spotted it, but then again, I've been playing this game for 22 years nearly. Where is the HQ? The HQ is in the middle of the Network 3000 area. We'll show it in a minute. Let's see if anybody in chat can guess what's wrong with this depot and what. Well, Kevin DeB says it's not connected to a road. I mean, in some way, I think that's correct. Is it a cargo station, not a real one? Depot facing the wrong way, says Taser. I agree with Taser. I think this depot is facing the wrong way. I don't think it's facing the road at all. DJ says the road's the wrong way around. If you look at the way that the vehicle's moving, the direction of movement is There you go. I like the way, instead of your solution being get rid of the vehicles and put a new depot in the right way around, no, just add road all the way around it, and that should fix the problem.
Find a way out. It's fine.
Oh, fantastic! I love that.
Oh,
That's
I
great.
don't know.
It doesn't matter now which way around it is. There's road all the way around. Fixed. Fantastic. Love it. Now, did I actually place anything, or did I just get distracted? I think I got distracted, didn't I? Oh, look at this town. That's quite a big town, isn't it? Oh, the HQ. Yeah, so if we look in this area, right, we've got all these station names up here. This is the Network 3000 area, and right in the middle of the Network 3000, we've got... I can't remember exactly where it is. Oh my goodness. It is now lost. Oh, wait. Is that it? No, that's not it. I'm trying. I know I can click the button, right? You don't need
That's
to
not
tell
fun.
me. That's not fun. Yes, exactly. It's like these people that tell me that the thing I'm doing isn't the most efficient. I was like, yep, probably. Oh, I think I found it. There it is. There's the HQ. There's the HQ. So this is the Network 3000. There we are. And there's trams. Yes, there are trams. The tram's guiding you to it. Well, I didn't know that. Also, the tramway here is part of the improved graphics set as well. How do I zoom in again? There we go, look. So you can see that the tram tracks are high definition, but the tram isn't.
Oh.
So this is the reason why you can't download the high definition graphics in-game yet, because it's not finished. Presumably the people inside the tram are also not in high definition. There we go. Right. Okay, so I've done one lot of new aircraft. Let's see if we can find them. I think that's... Yeah, here we go. So if we follow this aircraft, and now because we're in version 15, we can zoom in and out whilst following a vehicle, which we couldn't do before. I wonder if season 12 will go on long enough to see OpenTTD version 16. What do we think, folks? Should we have like a big, massive vote to find out at some point? Experimenting with OpenTTD high def texture. Well, I did it for a reason and then forgot to turn it back. Like everything that I do. So this airport here is not doing too bad. It's only got 43 people at it. Let's have a look at the list of aircraft. Oh, you know what? This aircraft are making some good money. They're making some good money. Oh, and of course, Mumbo Jumbo has posted a video at the same time I go live. He does it every Thursday whenever I go live. I could swear, like, Mumbo's sat there at his computer going, is Hellish live yet? Is Hellish live yet? Is Hellish... Oh, Hellish is live! Quick, post my video. That's how... I'm pretty sure that's how it works, right? Will there be another world reset when OpenTTD version 16 comes out? No. There will not be another world reset. We're only doing one reset this series, and it's right in the middle at the year 2000. So, my aircraft are doing quite well. You don't want to live at the house at the start of the runway. To be honest, I wouldn't want to live. I want to live there either. Interestingly enough, I wouldn't mind living at the end of the runway because aircraft only crash upon landing. They don't crash on taking off. Mumbo's trying to steal my viewers. I know. I should send him a message about that, really, shouldn't I? Although the only downside is that Mumbo has no idea who I am. As have many other people have no idea who I am. I have had the luck to be able to speak to some people that I thought I'd never speak to, which has been really nice. Sorry, you were saying?
I was going to say, but we know who you are.
That's true. There are some people that know who I am. Yeah. And it doesn't necessarily matter because we're all here to play some OpenTTD.
Brains.
Trains. Do you realise that not everybody who plays OpenTTD plays it for the trains?
I don't understand.
I don't understand. What is this thing you are talking
Impossible.
about? No, this can't be right. It can't be right at all.
Unacceptable.
There we go. There's some more aircraft there. Right, I did one airport there, one airport there, one airport here. So let's do an airport somewhere over this way. Oh, there already is an airport over there. Oh, I forgot we had Network 4000. Oh, hang on. I could do one between these two towns. The coverage isn't great. Although, if I get rid of these two pieces of road and build out the land here a little bit, I can actually get it in much closer. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's fantastic. I like that. There we go. Timberwolf. Oh, you know what? I keep meaning to have a really close look at the Timberwolf stuff because some of it looks really cool. And it's been on my to-do list for so long, I feel really bad. Really, really, really bad. But there we go. Yep, some people in chat prefer boats. Boatsman trains, yeah. Some people play for the horses. Yeah. Minecraft YouTuber known for redstone and mustache. That's right. Doesn't just do redstone. In fact, over the last few series of Hermitcraft, which he's involved with, he's done a lot of kind of buildy stuff. Buildstone, I think they call it as well. I'm curious if Hellish can find more of the Easter eggs I added. I keep finding them all over the place, Kevin. Do you think we ought to ban Kevin DeB from coming back in part 2?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Who else is going to bribe everyone? Oh, hang on.
I mean, to be honest, there's been a lot of people doing a lot of bribes. We need a group. I want a group 1. There we go. So, for those people who missed it at the beginning of the live stream, tomorrow's planned live stream has been postponed. We will be doing Theme Park next week. But in theory, the... bear with me a second. I'm just making sure I get this correct. There we go. But in theory, the Monday night live stream, the... what is it? Train driving live will happen as normal on Monday. Yeah. There might be an extra video on Sunday. We'll have to see. Yeah. Yeah. You can have horses with mods. Yeah, you can.
My usual way of navigating the map is to scroll out and just move on the D-pad. That does not work with this.
Scroll out and move on the D-pad? What are you talking about?
As in, I'm looking at... there's probably better ways to navigate around the map. But what I do is just on the main view, I just scroll out as far as I can, and then just use my D-pad to move up, down, left, and right. But because there's so much moving stuff, it does not like it.
What device are you on?
A PC. Well, you know, the arrow keys. It's a D-pad. That's what I call it.
Is it? I've never heard the arrow keys being referred to as a D-pad before. I thought you had a controller for a minute then. Oh, you know, that should be a challenge, shouldn't it? Play OpenTTD with a controller.
No.
No. Maybe that shouldn't be a challenge. You do know that if you hold shift and use the arrow keys, it scrolls quicker.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Not many people. That's one of those few things that people don't always know. Something else that not everybody always knows is what I just did in here, and DGA just shouted it out. How did you drag all 10 planes in at once into a group? And Kevin DeB said, yes, you hold control. That's right. So if you move a vehicle from ungrouped vehicles into a group, and it has shared orders, if you hold control, it brings all the vehicles in those shared orders, not just that one vehicle. There we go. Right. Let's see what else we can do. Ooh. Sembridge, nearly 6,000 in population. You deserve an airport. Yeah, we'll have it there. Right, now we've got to try and make... Sembridge... You know what? Oh my goodness. These town names. Fringnington. What? Hang on a minute. This is really just throwing my dyslexic brain off. I have to break it up. New. Frin. Oh, it's double N. So it's Frin.
New Frinnington.
Frin. Yeah. So it's New Frinnington. New Frinnington. No, I still stay. No, it's called Dave now, that town. It's called Dave. Oh, yeah. Change it. Dave Town. So I'm now going to be building an airport at Dave Town.
Town
There we
one.
go. Town number 1. Imagine if all the towns were just numbered. There we go. Dave Town Airport. So we've gone from there to there. Oh, wow. There's Parfing Hill City. That was, I think, one of the first cities we did something with. Let's get one in there as well, I think. Oh, they hate me for some reason. Probably because Kevin DeBee put a really bad tram service in, I'm guessing.
There's one way to fix that.
Put an even worse one in? No?
No, just throw some money that way.
Oh, the bribey things.
Few billion. Fine.
Until you get discovered, right?
Nah, it just doesn't happen. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. We're going all shaggy on the situation. Right, this is a place I think needs an airport. Hanningpool. There we go. In a town called Dave. What was that thing? Oh, there was a fantastic TV show called... it's a British comedy show called Black Books.
Oh,
and
great show.
Some people are going to go, oh, yeah. And other people are going to go, what?
What?
And I can't remember all of the actors in it, but one of the actors was Bill Bailey.
Yep.
And it just reminds me of Dave Syndrome. Dave Syndrome was in the show, and it was quite funny. I think it was quite a funny show. Starting the whole thing off by accidentally swallowing the little book of calm. I don't know. Brandon's like not heard of that. It is a old British comedy show, and I would recommend taking a look at it. Hang on, what's this? I can reveal that we intend for the gap to be... Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, I've just realised we've got people in Twitch chat that I'm ignoring, and I'm sorry, Twitch chat. So, Peter says, I can reveal that we intend for the gap between 15 and 16 to be shorter than the gap between 14 and 15, but that doesn't mean too much. Oh... I'm not familiar with everybody's usernames, but I can... Let's just see here. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Peter. Steerpipe Sister says, Black Books is right up there with Red Dwarf. Indeed. Oh, yes. Definitely. Oh, we've talked about Red Dwarf before. I used to love watching shows like Red Dwarf. Black Books. Could have sworn... Oh, was it Spaced that had Simon Pegg in it? That was quite good. I enjoyed that. Let's get these aircraft into a group. And there we go. So now I can easily track the groups that I've done in this stream. And we can find out how much money they have or haven't made. See, they're at minus 2,000. They're at... last period they made 1.6 million. These ones are doing terrible. Blackadder, yes. Black Books, Blackadder, Red Dwarf. All good stuff, in my opinion. What else did Rowan Atkinson do that was brilliant?
He did the Thin Blue Line, but it wasn't brilliant.
Yeah, it was. I still think it was good. But I don't think it was brilliant. The Young Ones. I think Young Ones was good. I think Bottom was better. But there we go. Kurt wants a train whistle. Go on then. Let's have a little train whistle here. This one's for Kurt. If I can get my whistle the right way around. There we go, folks. Oh, I have announced it on social media and stuff, but some of you guys might have missed it. I'm actually partnered with Overclockers UK now. So if you guys need to buy some PC hardware or peripherals and you want to use Overclockers, you can use my link and you'll be supporting the channel. So go to my website, go to masterhellish.net, and on there is a support page. And there's all the different ways you can support me, including that, and a whole bunch of free ways as well. You think the G3 planes are still in the hangar? Yeah, I don't know if they're going to stay in there. I think they're on their way out. Oh no, they're not all coming out. There we go, fixed it. Thank you very much. Right then, I think I might need some more aircraft. This town looks like it needs some aircraft. It's nearly 9,000 in population. We can't ignore that. Although we will have to demolish a good bit of farmland to put the airport in.
Details.
There we go. So if we go from up there to somewhere... Oh, look at that. Rambridge. Rambridge looks good. We'll have one at Rambridge. And then... Ooh. Saffingford. That's got an... Oh, must remove road. Fine. No, I'm quite happy to remove the road. There we go. Rambridge actually has a bridge. Oh my goodness. Steady. Ooh, look at that. Tunbury. 11,000 in population, currently not serviced by any transport means anything. Well, let's get one in there then. I don't think it matters exactly where it goes. I think there will do. Get some more aircraft. I wonder how many different aircraft, different routes I can set up in one stream. Are we going to do one of those streams where we see how many things I can do?
Sounds like a good idea.
For a counter.
Time for a counter. The moderators are like, oh, not another counter. It's actually, I mean, I did it. Oh no, let's just make sure I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, I am. I did like a little training session because we've got some people who are relatively new in the live chat moderator team, and they've never used the admin portal before. So I gave them a walkthrough of all the different things in the admin portal and how it works. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I know it's not particularly interesting, but that happened recently. Yeah. And yeah, so basically they can add it. Rename it for ding 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 ding. No. Rambridge. Where's Rambridge? There we are. Oh, that's actually quite a nice bridge as well. Rambridge has a beautiful bridge. Dad's Army, Two Ronnies, Open All Hours. Yeah, they were all good. To me, those ones are in a different category to Black Books and Red Dwarf, right? But they're all... oh, but where would Blackadder sit? See, to me, Blackadder would probably... Those depots are horrible. What are you doing? Where is that? Where is that? Come on.
Drunding Stone.
No. Drunding Stone. I hate you. Look at these depots.
Oh no.
Okay, right.
I thought they were quite nice.
To be fair, one side works quite nicely because the train can come in and it just goes straight into the depot. And then when it comes out, the train has a maximum speed anyway that's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So until the train's out of the depot, it doesn't matter. So this tight corner here out of the depot doesn't matter. And then it's just off down the line. So that's fine. It's the other side that's a bit not fine. Because it comes in okay. Oh, my arrow's the wrong way around. Hang on a second. Yeah, there we go. It comes in okay, but on the way out, it's doing a sharp turn, and then it's doing another sharp turn to get onto the main line. I don't think there's anything you could have done about that, really. I mean, diagonal depots are just horrible in the first place. Kevin DB says that one has a 90-degree corner. Nah, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. I was very careful.
It is. Yes, let's see if we can make it transparent. There we go. I've made it transparent now so people can see it properly. Actually, technically, that's not transparent, isn't it? That's translucent. Yeah, it's a double 45, not a 90. There is a difference. So, that's a 90.
You go left down the line. Just left on your screen. Follow the track.
Yeah, follow the track.
Oh, there's another.
What are you doing there? I mean, that's fine.
No. I'm not doing that. Come
oh.
this way.
Hey? I have no idea what's going on. No. So, there was a change in, I think it was version 14, where they stopped you being able to do 90-degree turns like this by default. You used to be able to have them turned on by default, and you used to be able to turn them off. I always turned them off because I didn't like them, right? And I think there's another sort of 90-degree turn, but my brain isn't allowing me to work out what that is right now. But that is not a 90-degree turn. That's two 45s. So one of them's 90, one of them's two 45s. Two 45s? Possible. 90? By default, not possible. Also, the explosion animations is high def as well. Boom.
Most important thing.
It's quite cool. But I'd advise against tight corners anyway, because, you know, it's not good for flow, is it? Right. How are we doing? People don't like... But it's still ugly? Well, yes. Like, most of the time, diagonal depots are ugly. There is one design that we've been saving. That's this one here on the screen. That I think isn't too bad. It's just a little bit of a pain to kind of figure it out, because you can't just build the line and then put it in. You have to put it in as you're building the line because of the kink that's involved. So for this one, you don't have a choice. You have to do some kinking. But it seems relatively pleasant, and it looks like quite a good design. It's not one that I've used yet, but yeah, there we go. Right. What's going on? I can't remember.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing? This is... we're doing OpenTTD, that's it. There we go.
Oh, yes.
In case anybody forget. So I've got 10 aircraft here. They made 1.5. These ones here made 2.5 million last year. Wow. These ones haven't made quite as much yet. I wonder if we're going to be able to get the operating profit graph to jump up much. Because it is quite difficult on a network this size to make any sort of meaningful improvement in operating profit, right? Are those depots too far away for pathfinding? What the ones that in the image or the ones on screen? Oh, you mean the ones in the image? Maybe, because diagonal tracks like that I think count as more in the pathing algorithm. So you'd have to do some experiments. Fran the Man says, as you're not streaming tomorrow, if we hit 100 likes on stream, I'll give 2 viewer plus subs into night stream that I would have gifted tomorrow. So there you go, everybody. You've got Fran the Man's giving you an even more incentive to like the stream than normal. Wow, that's an interesting airport. Oh my goodness, you've got quite a network going here. So you've got an airport with 1,000 passengers at it. Although you have got some buses that are stuck. Who did this? I've got a funny feeling it was Chris.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't finish that bit.
You've got bits that aren't finished that are going into tunnels that you can't build round, and you've got buses that are stuck because of one-way streets. Hellish, your stream almost made me destroy my contact lenses. I was watching your stream too much and forgot to put an alarm on, and they stayed in too long in the cleaner. Ah, so you've got some of those contact lenses that you have to put in the cleaning bottles and things. Well, you don't want to do that. That's bad. You want to adhere to the correct protocol for looking after your contact lenses. It's very important. I knew somebody who used to take them out of her eyes and lick them to make them more moist again, and then put them back in. Don't do that. That's one of the worst things you can do. Don't do that. Don't swim in them. Don't shower in them.
But what do they taste like?
Don't eat them either. Don't do any of those things. Bad for your eyes. And don't wash them in water. Number of people that wash them in tap water. You can't. Why are the road bridges different? Because we've got the road bridge mod thing on. If you go to masterhellish.net/S12 or click the link in the description, you will see a list of all the mods we're running. Yeah. Aren't they single use or something? No. Some contact lenses are single use, some aren't. Some you leave in, some you take out and clean. Yeah. Yeah. Anywho. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you've got a full highway running almost now in most places in this area.
I want to connect all these places up to bring passengers to here.
So you're dropping off all these passengers, and you've got.
And just for fun, I wanted the coal underneath it.
The coal? Oh yeah, the power station there. The little coal route going under under the airport there. Yeah. Is there a bus stopped by an airport? What? I think all the buses are fine now. You have got a couple of bus stations that you can't connect, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, some people can't. Some people have to have contacts. Some people have to have certain sorts of contacts. Yeah. Is that more ships being created? Yes. Who's creating ships? Jamal, is that you?
Nope.
Not me.
Oh, you know what it will be? It'll be the automatic ship replacement algorithm thing.
Oh boy.
The replace ships thing. So every time we replace one of these ships, the camera will jump to it as well. It doesn't care whether the ship is a new ship that we've made or it's a new ship that's just been done. So we've still got 4 ships that haven't been converted yet. So I think I'm going to investigate that. Let's find out. So, if we go into ships, we can sort by model. There we go. And you can see these top 4 are the ones that need to be replaced, but haven't. And the possible reason is that they just haven't gone through a depot yet, a ship depot. There are some ship depots here. We were having a conversation over on the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, come over to the Discord, get involved. And we were having a discussion, and apparently ships that go through depots don't service. They just go through.
What?
Yeah, so if you look at this ship here, its reliability is 91%. If it chooses to service here, it will service. If it doesn't, it will just go through. And that's it. So I don't think it's going to service. It doesn't look like it from its orders. No, it didn't seem to stop. And you can see its reliability has actually gone down. It's gone down to 90% now. So adding depots like this on canals, I've always done it for convenience and looks, but it turns out it's actually not any good. It doesn't force the service like some people believed. Yes. Kevin DeB says, how big is the interest for the Hellish weekend at the minute, actually? Okay, so let me... let's take a small tangent and go through some of these things that are happening this year, just to let people know in case they did. Well, here we go. It's tangent time.
Oh boy.
Okay, so let me just get my event list up from the Discord. So if you want to know about any of these things, there is a list on the Discord. You can see the live streams that are scheduled as well as the events that are coming up. I'm going to London in April. That isn't a meetup thing, but I'm going to be in London and I'm probably going to be looking for something to do in the afternoon or early evening because train times and stuff. But I'm going to be going to the New Game Plus exhibition with Jackamak, aka Simulator Adventures. New donation! Fantastic. Laura Lil, thank you very much to add to the Restful Friday fund. Thank you very much. Much appreciated the donation. And I will definitely try. And when I say a Restful Friday, I'm still working on Friday. I've got... Oh, no, I can't tell you what I'm doing because that's a surprise as well. I'm doing something tomorrow. But you'll have to wait to see. But yes, I'm going to take Friday evening off. So you two okay? So I just heard somebody knock something over.
I have. It was nothing. It's fine.
Okay. We did have somebody smash a glass in one of these live streams, which was concerning. But there we go. So yes, I'm going to the New Game Plus exhibition in London in April. Then in July, I'm going to be visiting Rotterdam for the day. Now, I'm not travelling all there and back in one day. The original plan was to, but due to passport control reasons in London, I couldn't get to London in time to leave on time. Otherwise, I could have done it in a day. So I'm actually going to Rotterdam, last thing at night, spending the day there. So, you mean going to Wildburger? Well, I'm probably going to go to Wildburger around I'm there. But if you're in and around Rotterdam and you want to join up or find out what's going on, July, there is a thread in the Discord. So go to the general channel. And in the general channel of the Discord, there is a thread for the Rotterdam trip. There's a bunch of us that are going to meet up. I'm going to be there. And we're going to do some stuff. It's not an official meetup, but I'm going to be there, right? Oh, don't forget the SimCity bundle giveaway that's going on at the moment. Go to portal.masshellish.net to take part in that. And then the third event is the Hellish weekend. We're going to York in the beginning of October. So if anybody wants to know about that, again, there's a thread in the Discord. The thread in the Discord is for people that want to know information or want to follow along with what's happening. If you're actually going, you get added to a private conversation. Okay? And I think I heard that Fran the Man just booked their hotel, so we'll make sure that they're in the right conversations there. So that's what's happening. Another thing is that I'm planning on going to a LAN party, but that hasn't been booked or confirmed yet, so it should happen. So there we are. If anybody's got any questions, they can shout out now. I'll attempt to answer what I can. But yeah, there we go. Back to OpenTTD. So one of those ships did actually get refitted. What I'm going to do is Metro Oil, apparently, is I'm going to send... see, look, this one can't find a depot, which means whoever built this route didn't put enough depots in. So I'm going to fix that now. Depot. There we go. Right. This is half the problem, you see. Oh, it's already... No, so this one's already decided it needs to service. What's its reliability? 34%.
That's about right.
DJ Egg says, "Can you add me?" What, to the private conversation? I don't know if it's just me that can add or... Yeah, basically, the way that it works, if you are definitely going to one of those events, you get added to the private conversation. It's not secret, it's just for the people that are going to be there. So it's more like, oh, I'll be down for my room in 10 minutes. Whereas in the thread on the Discord, that's where we'll post the pictures of us, like, in front of a train or something. Right? How many buses are there? I don't know. Let's fix all these other things. That one's going to a depot. That one's going to a depot. Right. Nearly all the ships have been sorted out. Cover every water tile in depot. Maybe.
Challenge accepted.
Oh dear. Oh, Aaron's subscribed to the channel. Welcome. Oh, here we go. There is one more ship. Metro Oil Ship 845 has just been changed. What's going on with this one? That one is heading to a depot. So that's nearly all the ships sorted. Whew. Not streaming is definitely restful. You know what? Streaming takes up a lot of energy. It's not just a matter of not sleeping, which I have problems with sometimes, mostly because my kids can sometimes keep me awake. Either one of them.
I've never had problems with not sleeping.
But, there we go. All the ships have been sorted. There we are. We can go into replace vehicles. We can stop replacing that last one. And now we only have 2 types of ships. One for passengers and one for everything else. And we're done. Streaming a video game takes a lot of energy for processing power indeed. yeah, the computer takes energy. But yeah, it takes a lot of mental and physical energy as well. I didn't think... I knew it did. I didn't think it was this much, right? How many buses? Let's see how many vehicles we've got. We're at 3,000 road vehicles now. Wow, how many vehicles of everything have we got? Let's have a look. So, we're at 1,909 trains, 3,072 road vehicles, 909 ships, and 243 aircraft. Kevin B's got to get going. Okay, take care. See you soon. Thanks for the donations.
Bye, Kevin.
I wonder, will Kevin return for part 2 of Season 12 of OpenTTD, and will we get more Easter eggs? I wonder. I'm sure the answer will be yes. I'm surprised we haven't seen Brandon return yet. Brandon likes to come along and do some ships and stuff.
That sounds about right.
Although we shouldn't call them ships, really. No, wait, is it the other way around? It's the other way around. Brandon often calls them boats. They're not boats, they're ships. That's right. I get confused. I'm sorry. There we go. Get rid of that. Right, I've got another airport in there. One airport there, which means I am going to try and find... Oh, look at that. Metford. That's a nice town. Let's do that one. And then... That town's huge. 25,000... Oh, it's got trams in it. I was like, how has that town got to that size without any transport links? There we go. Hey Hellish, how are the servers I donated to you? They are fantastic, Chexo Kid, in the fact that I turned them on and listened to the noise they made, and then I put them into some nice storage so that I can arrange power, networking, and space to be able to work with them. And I haven't had the opportunity to yet. So, short answer, I haven't done anything with them yet, but they have been, they've been put in. They are really quite noisy, yes. My biggest problem is that if I'm going to use them for any extended period of time, other than maybe testing, because obviously I need to do testing first, then I need to find somewhere to put them. J-Bar, thank you for subscribing to the channel. You might not be watching live, but I'm going to thank you anyway. Let's get some aircraft. Yes, I do intend to get those servers to do something. However, my main focus at the moment has to be on content creation. We still need to grow the channel. The channel and viewership size is not at a good, sustainable level yet. We've had really good growth since transitioning from hobby to full-time, which was a massive acceleration. That acceleration slowed down, as kind of expected. But what we need to do is make sure it doesn't stop. We don't want this growth we don't want the channel to grow to a point where we go from... I think the figures used to be somewhere in the region of 3,000 to 4,000 views every 48 hours? Let me just go double check. Yeah, so it it was so many views per 48 hours, right? And we've grown to the point where it bounces between 20 and 50,000 views for 48 hours. And we've got to that point, which has been brilliant, but that isn't quite at the level we need to be able to sustain the channel indefinitely, right? We need to get to a level and keep it above that level for me to be able to continue to do not only what I do now, but to be able to add more scripts and things to OpenTTD, to be able to work with the Fantastic Free Games project and more community gaming nights. So yes, we need to up the level of pretty much everything, yeah. Right, what's next? More. Have I done the aircraft orders? I've done the aircraft orders. Did I explain that correctly? Was that clear? Jamal? Did you think that was clear? Chris?
Good enough.
Momentum is important in growth.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
The amount. So, yeah, we still have growth. The numbers on the subscribers is still going up, but it's the views that are more important. And the growth of the views has slowed, and we need to keep that growth going so that we can get it to the point that it needs to be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then once we're at that point, this is where I was going with that conversation. Once we've got above that point, I can just take my foot off the gas a little bit so we can coast a little bit more, and then things like getting those servers up and running, you know, doing more community games, that sort of thing we can do more of. And I can like redistribute my time a little bit. Yeah. Right. First time online just came to leave your like from Argentina. Well, thank you very much. Out of curiosity, do you plan any community events or live streams for April Fools? Not for April Fools. I think I'm too busy that week. I am trying to plan some viewers games though, so keep an eye out on notifications on Discord, YouTube, and social media. So if you've got any ideas, like shout them out on the Discord. Just wondering, if I watch your videos more than once, does it help? I think so. I think if you genuinely watch a video more than once, it does help. Yeah. Right, let's get these aircraft moving. Let's get these aircraft into a new group. There we go. Group 5. Oh, I think I've made a mistake. I just put 30 aircraft into Group 5.
Whoops.
And Group 4 only has 9 aircraft. Oh, is that one of the ones that crashed? How many aircraft are in this group then? 10 aircraft. Okay. 261. There we go. Hellish messed up this stream 1. That's not too bad going. I had a stream recently where we had 3 train crashes. Now, okay, I might be cheating on that a little bit because we're not doing any trains right now, but there we go. Yeah. Open the stream in 20 different browser windows. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Laura Lil says, speaking of momentum, we need more likes if we're going to achieve Thunderman's target. Yeah, why not? Like the stream. Go for it. What am I doing now? Yes, I'm investigating why we only have 9 aircraft in the G4 group. Presumably, one of them did dial crash. So, clone. Let's change the colour of them. G1 can be dark blue. G2 can be red. G3 can be yellow. G4 can be blue. And G5 can be orange. There we go. Fantastic. Won't work, same IP. I'm not sure that... I mean, that sounds like an assumption. I am pretty sure I heard the Spitfin Brit say that it does actually count them as separate views. Yeah. The way that YouTube works nowadays, you basically can't build momentum, which is both good and bad. I mean, I'm not sure I just outright agree with that. The momentum has been really good. We just need to keep that going. Make sure it doesn't drop off. Yeah. Right then. How are my aircraft doing in terms of money? So let's group them up.
Because we need more money.
We do. We've only got 26 billion left at the moment. 1.4, 2.7 million, 1.6, 3.3 million, and nothing. Because they're new. There we go. Right, folks. I need to grab a drink. So I think what we'll do is we'll take a quick 2-minute break. I'll leave you with some clips. Feel free to shout out in chat what you want to see in the next bit whilst you're watching those clips and I'm getting my drink. And I'll answer this question quickly. What is the advantage of grouping aircraft? The only real advantage of grouping of any vehicle is if you want to colour them separately from the other vehicles. So if you want to give them a colour like I've just done. Or if you want to be able to renew certain vehicles, but not all vehicles of that type. So for example, if you wanted to keep a heritage railway, you would put the heritage train in a different group and then do a renew order on all the other trains, right? Some people think it's easier to manage the vehicles like that. I don't think so. I think if you just use shared orders, you can manage the vehicles very easily from station windows and things like that. But there we go. Anyway, I'll see you in 2 minutes, everybody. Look, there's one going underneath there. Goes underneath the city. Look, all the people on the invisible train. Why does it render the people and not render the train? That was too funny.
Our company just got offered the hovercraft.
Oh no, I've been sat here waiting to click the button. Did you say yes?
Of course. The hovercraft, mate.
Shall we replace our boats then?
Yeah, I am.
Does that mean I have to wait another year to get the? I've been sat here for the last 40 minutes waiting for a hovercraft to come and save my company, and you've stolen it.
Well,
You've stolen my hovercraft. We've only got 2 minutes of the game left.
Yeah. You're probably not even going to get that.
I'm not going to get even to use the hovercraft. I'm going to just sit here and sulk. Oh, they stole the hovercraft. I know, chat. What's that all about?
Unfortunately, it's because if we had breakdowns turned on, it's really bad.
Yeah, of course it's bad. But...
Yeah.
My hovercraft is full of eels.
Oh dear.
Have you tried a plate up?
Yeah, I've tried that too. It's all good, and I think I will be eventually getting a one, but I'll probably just get her. She can have a second-hand one. It's fine.
Not even an OLED? Jeez, and you call yourself a loving father. I'm going to be contacting Child Protective Service.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I know. I can't justify an OLED for somebody who's going to be sat inside like this. The screen, the reduced screen glare is part of the reason why I got the that particular model, because I'm out and about with it sometimes. But she would just be at home with me. I don't know. Maybe if she pays the difference. What do you think, chat? Force my daughter to pay the difference.
She can work in the mines.
Yeah,
pay it off.
Quite different. There we go, everybody. The spiffing Brit telling me that my daughter should work in the mines. Oh dear. How are we all doing? There we go. Thanks for the info. Oh, hang on. Another use for groups is that when you get a notification, it tells you what routes it's on, instead of just train loss. You see, I hide all my train loss notifications anyway. Oh, Jimmy Jones, welcome. Right, let's check in. Let's check in on our guests. Jamal, how are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you?
Train. Still.
Trains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put in some high-speed trains, hooking up two cities and hooking
Ooh,
up all
what
the
cities have you been working on?
tiny cities in between. What was it called? Garnpool. That's where I started.
Garning Hall, Garnpool. There. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that route there. Oh yes, I forgot about this route. Well, not completely, but I knew that you was working on it, and you've got some nice little depots in there. Let's see, they are off the line double depots.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna have a quick check to see what that Instagram post got to, because it would have slowed down by now. I've got a few TikToks that are relatively popular, and I don't tend to get anything on Instagram, but everything I post in terms of shorts on the main channel, I also post on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And for some reason, my short about the different types of depots went crazy on Instagram. And
It went stupid, yeah.
it went,
Nice.
and it's still growing a little bit, and it's up to 442,000 views, which is like, I would probably class that as micro viral,
Yeah.
or mini viral.
It was a funny short. Make me chuckle. It was good.
It wasn't. I don't know if it was funny. I was just telling you what all the different demo designs was.
It was low-key funny. It's great.
Yeah, I suppose sometimes I do deliver that sort of thing in a way which is kind of background funny, right? Because there's a certain level of absurdity to it, because like it starts off with something relatively straightforward and then gets more complex, and the complexity just gets to a relatively absurd level where you end up with things that you just wouldn't use, like it goes overboard, and the kind of build up to that and the absurdity. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it is quite. Yeah, that side of it's quite funny. Sometimes when I'm watching one of my videos because I'm like trying to get some info or editing or something, I do make myself laugh, which is probably quite sad, but we'll see what other people think of some of those videos when they come out. I am going to do another one. I'm going to do a sister short to that one. We'll see if it does as well. And it's going to be the station types. It'll start with, "This is a one-platform terminus station."
Oh boy.
Yeah. What was this? Might be worth a short. How well will the Hog AI do with only horse and carriages? Potentially, yeah. I've done a few things with the Hog AI recently. Let's find out where the rest of this railway line goes to, because it stopped. Where did it stop previously? Where's the steel mill gone? Oh, there's the steel mill. So you've used the depots as an opportunity to kink, and you've got some T-junctions in.
No. I used the kink as an opportunity to put some depots in.
Ah, well. And you've got another T-junction in there. And we've had
New viewer plus subscriber.
a viewer plus subscriber. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Is that Yeshambad? I'm sorry that I got that wrong. I'm not even going to say if I got that wrong. I'm sorry I got that wrong. But yeah, this is good. Obviously, oh, we've got another plane crash I have to deal with. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's one of my new ones. You can tell it's one of the new ones because the tail has got a different colour from the group. Yeah, I mean, if this line had like super mega throughput, the fact that the station so close to the junction could cause blockages, but with the number of trains that you've got, that's fine.
Exactly. That's why I did it. It's like, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
not perfect.
The bridge going up and down and then up and down with, like, if you had rubbish steam trains, that would potentially be a problem. But it's not for these trains. They'll just go straight over. That's fine.
It used to connect like this. And I fixed it, but I did the up and down still.
Oh yeah, the up and downs. Yes, very nice up and downs.
Oops,
Oh, you
hang
can
on.
see. What? Oh my
I
goodness.
derped it. Yeah.
See this one's on a hill, so that's even more impressive. It is.
Yeah, that took some tinkering.
Yeah, I bet it did. So where does this line go? Oh, there's another junction there. Nice. And you say this is a high-speed track, is it?
Yep.
Oh yes, this train's going 250 kilometers an hour. Fantastic. Wonder if there's some kind of Empire crashing scenario? What? Where you have tons of lines, vehicles, but it's all try and solve a solution. I'm not quite following you, Max Stuff. I don't know whether it's because I probably haven't drunk enough today, or whether I have lost track of the number of things that have gone wrong today. But 2 bridges to be placed with a single bridge. Yeah, that could potentially be done. The only problem is you won't get any signals in between. So these trains can easily go over those 2 bridges, no problem. It's not going to slow them down. So actually having the 2 bridges is better than 1 bridge, because then you can get the signals in the middle. Yeah. Right.
Or even better.
Even better? We've just ended up at the other end, so that's cool. So that's the main thing you've been working on, is it?
Yeah, just about. I've also been looking at fixing stuff left and right.
Okay.
I did not get rid of all the notifications, so that's.
Oh my, that's going to be a lot of notifications for you. Chris, how are things going for you? Whereabouts are you in the world?
I'm at my Fradingbury airport, where I have a backlog of people, and I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of them all.
Oh yeah, that place. Ah, right, okay. Backlog a bit more aircraft, surely, right?
Yes, yeah. The only problem is I'm losing out on the fact that this airport does not accept passengers. In fact, it accepts nothing. So the value of the planes coming back and forth is diminished. I was thinking of just chucking a train line in to get everything in.
So the aircraft coming and landing can't drop off.
Unless they are transfer, but then you've got issues there.
There are a couple of ways you might be able to resolve that. I'm just trying to have a think. Obviously, you could put the HQ there, but we don't want to move it. Quite happy with the HQ is.
Oh no.
Let us know how we can fix this. That's it. We'll fix this as a community. I'm sure somebody will have an idea about how we can make this accept stuff. Hello, Marcellus. You actually got me started on OpenTTD. You haven't played Transport Tycoon Deluxe when you was teeny little lad on the computer. You haven't? Or you mean you had? Oh, computer of your nephew. Ah. Yes, I did play some Transport Tycoon Deluxe. I used my original CD to do so, and I've got a little Let's Play series. I've got a Let's Play series of Transport Tycoon and Transport Tycoon Deluxe, and I think I might do another Transport Tycoon Deluxe video sometime soon. Put a drop-off airport closer by, says DJ. So the aircraft that are coming in drop off at like Winfingpool, then go over to Faddenbury to pick up. So they're only doing a short journey. That could be done. Any factory accepts passengers? What do you have to use? We've actually got vanilla factories. Hang on a minute. I can't tell if the power station's using the improved graphics or not. Never mind. Why is the coal train so short? Why not? Oh my goodness, it is tiny. I didn't notice how tiny this coal train was.
Because it's only doing a very small coal mine. They are picking up all of the cargo.
Impossible to sound smart while saying Winfingpool. Yes. Would a steel mill accept passengers? Yes. Of course.
There is one near Guffingway to the east.
I tried to put a steel mill in, it won't let me.
Oh, I see.
What's that train line doing there?
it's bringing people from Guffingway Woods.
Oh, yes.
They could do something else. Could go somewhere else.
What's the station spread like? Are you maxed it out? No, you could move one tile further away, can't you?
You just drop the steel mill next to the station.
Well, I was gonna try and get it next to the airport, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but the station is connected to it, right? So. It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
but there's not much space there.
Yeah, but down there.
Oh, down the lower down,
Yeah.
down deeper and down.
I mean, it's within the station's grasp, so the airport should get it.
We could give it a try. Here we are. Fund new industry, steel mill, fund. Boop. Ooh, I wonder if that'll do it.
Yeah.
Too
except
much pollution. There we go. I knew there was a way of doing it. It's
We
just
did it,
my
Reddit.
sleep-deprived, overworked brain could not get there. So, as a group, as a community, thank you very much. Spiff would have a go. Have a go at what? Have a go at deleting everything. Oh dear. Put a steel mill at the bottom of the hill. There we go. There's your steel mill at the bottom of the hill. The only problem is if that steel mill closes down for some reason, then we're gonna have a problem. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that that's the only industry that accepts passengers. And I wonder if that's the reason why they did it, so that there was an option to have something. Let's get an airport and just go around and have a look. So that one's nothing. Oh, hang on. Accepts coal. Nothing. Passengers. Accepts coal. That industry closed down. Yeah, like the sawmill doesn't accept it. The factory doesn't accept it. None of them do. Question for the developers. Do we still have a developer in Twitch chat? I think we did earlier on. The devs like to pop in every now and then, some of them, into our live streams. Oil rigs do. Yeah, oil rigs do. You can't fund oil rigs though, can you? In default settings. And presumably oil wells don't. But I don't think we've got any oil wells left. I think they've all gone. Let's have a look at the world map. Map of the world. Industries. Yes, there are 0 oil wells on the map. Can you guys see that? Yes. So there's nearly 1,000 banks, 222 coal mines, 209 factories, 317 forests. So if you wanted to do wood, that would be a good one to do potentially. There's 383 oil rigs. That's a lot, right? Not a massive amount of steel mills. Interesting. Right. I've had enough drawing on the screen. Let's go back. Hey, first time catching a live stream. Eager to see what you come up with. Well, we've been doing this particular series now for 20 live streams? 20?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
20. Oh, did you get found out for bribing?
I did, but that was during your break and no one noticed, so it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So this map has been going pretty strong, and we are going to be resetting this map after this week, and we're going to come back either next week or sometime soon after with Season 12 Part 2. I think we need at least one valuables route. I think we've got one somewhere, right? Let's have a look. Industry directory. Let's go by accepted cargo valuables. Sort by transported. There we go. Buntingpool Bank has had its valuables transported. Now, exactly what's going on, I have no idea. Let's have a little look. There's the bank. There is what appears to be an armoured road vehicle. No, that's a mail truck. Or is it the trains? Passengers mail, passengers mail, passengers mail, passengers mail. Well, why is the bank saying it's had its stuff transported? Cargo graph went what on earth is going on with this cargo graph? What is that? According to this, it randomly got nearly 1,000 items of cargo delivered 15 periods ago.
Maybe just one vehicle. That's
Yeah, I think one
tripping
massive
over,
train
so.
came and did it.
Yeah.
The mixed passengers, mail, and valuable trains was interesting. So yeah, you're referring to my recent AI battle video where I put 10 AIs on a map and then allowed them to have a 10-year head start in a 20-year battle and then added the Hog AI. Now, if we look at my last and recent videos, that's not actually on the list because we've got the Transport Tycoon Deluxe Atari Story Part 1 and Part 2. Both of those videos have been attracting a lot of discussion, and Part 2 is basically the conclusion, I feel, the conclusion of all the questions and the uncertainty, everything. I feel everything's been wrapped up in a nice little, neat little bow, and if anybody needs any information, they can find out. But I think for the most part, we can just carry on going. Oh, Peter's still lurking. Yes. Either that or Peter left bugs in the graph again. What was the question we had for the developer? Oh, yeah, right. So the question was, is there a reason why the steel mill accepts passengers, and was it done on purpose so that there was one industry you could place to make a station accept passengers? There we go. Jimmy Jones says, oh, I love that video, especially the insights on what's currently happening. Yeah, I try and make it fun and interesting at the same time, right? What on earth's going on? The picture-in-picture camera's going crazy. Has somebody just set some renewing of vehicles?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Are you renewing some trains?
Sub-trains.
Which trains are you doing? Oh, some of the ones... Look at all these groups that we've got. There's Metro service... Obviously, Aussie's Crazy Trains. Iron Ore Services. We've got passengers. What on earth is this? I think the game's just had an issue here. I don't think I've seen a river do that before. Oh, you know why? It's the graphics that I'm using today.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I love the tunnels.
The tunnels look nice. Oh my goodness, look at this town. It's this town here, Edinburgh. It got serviced by, I think it might have been Amelia. I'm sorry if it wasn't, but I think it was Amelia. But it's gone and built a load of tunnels in the side of the hill. And on the other side of the hill, there's little bits of road, and even there's even a house. Do you play JGR with shared infrastructure? Not done any JGR yet. That's something for the future list. Yeah. So yeah, that's quite interesting how that town's gone straight through there.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's any more quirks of the landscape like that we can find. There's a big flat land here with a couple of oil refineries. Oh, look at these. Okay, these depots are broken. These will never work. And I don't know who put them in. But essentially, the depots are at least 20 squares from the main line.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So
that was last episode, yeah.
the train is never going to be able to pathfind to that if it's looking for a depot. So I will fix it. There we go. Now, it doesn't matter on the way out. The way out's fine, but on the way in, it has to be short enough. Oh, on the other side, it's done at a slightly different pattern. Yeah, that's too far as well. I might have to just move the depots. Let's move the depots. So how long's that? That's 12. That should be okay, I think. I don't think there's any sort of configuration or anything where we can change how far a train will look for a depot. That's just not in the settings. There we go. that should do the trick. And also putting a signal right before the split will help as well. Would love to see you play the JGR patch pack for the max map size, the 16k by 60k. Well, like I always say, right? Playing the patch pack is something I've got on my to-do list, but it's not going to be anytime soon. So you're going to have to subscribe. You're going to have to subscribe and make sure you follow along to see that happen in the future. Okay, so I fixed that one. I don't know if there's any more on that line. Oh, there are some more. See, these ones are shorter. Those are only 10. So I think they're okay. Yeah. Maybe that's what I start doing after 50,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Once we get to 50,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, I start doing patch pack as well. What do we think, folks? Oh, is that incentive? Oh, hang on. We've got a reply from Peter. Peter says, that's how it was in Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Other industries do accept passengers as well, but usually are only on part of the industry. Yeah, so the oil field does, and there's obviously custom ones that do. But in terms of industries you can fund, I think it is just... Industries you can fund in vanilla on default settings, I think it is just the steel mill. I could be wrong. You did already subscribe on YouTube a few weeks ago? Well, there you go. You've done the right job there, haven't you? Okay, right. What was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing now. I'll tell you what we will do.
That sounds familiar.
We'll keep a close eye on the time. Because it is the 1st of March, 1999. Now it's the 2nd of March.
Oh,
so
boy.
come on, get building, you two. We've got to connect everything everywhere, apparently.
Everything. Get your airports out.
Yep, get the airports going. There we go. How many airports can Hellish build in the last minutes and hours of this OpenTTD Series 12 shenanigans?
I'm gonna get stupid.
I like the word shenanigans. It's right up there with with defenestration. I like that one as well. I've lost the airport I just built. Oh, there it is. There's a few airports around now.
I did chuck a couple down. Like just
Yeah, you chucked a couple down, did you? Yeah, I've been doing the international airports. Okay, I think I'm going to have to go for a smaller town. Because there's not really that many with a good range. Or I could do it a little bit wonky. Yeah, let's go wonky. Let's see, can I fit one in here? I'm going to put one in there. I'm going to try... One of my son's favourite words at the moment is parallelogram. He loves it when he finds a parallelogram. Thinks it's hilarious.
There.
Just because I think it's because it's a shape that you don't often hear talked about when you're two. So it's just like the novelty of it. There we go.
Oh, I can almost imagine them on like the playground. Oh my god, guys, did you hear about this new thing? The parallelogram.
I mean, that's not really how 2-year-olds talk.
I mean, I don't have kids, so I couldn't. I just assumed they talk like me.
I must say, you're doing quite well compared to a 2-year-old.
High praise.
Yeah. I mean, the bar wasn't massively set that high, so... Let's get those aircraft into a group. Oh, there we go. And let's give the group a colour.
Getting an airport.
Ooh, what colour should we give them? Let's go with... You know what? I kind of feel like all of these G1s should be a different colour to all the other aircraft. But then the same colour as each other. I think I like the red. You know what? I'm changing it. We're going red. All the G planes are red. Oh no, my voice is going. I was afraid of this earlier in the week.
Where's it going?
I don't know. It's red. It's running away. Here we go. In the original Transport Tycoon Deluxe, you can fund a power station, sawmill, oil refinery, factory, steel mill. The factory is the only industry that doesn't have passenger acceptance, apparently. Yeah. But the steel mill is the only fundable industry that's large enough to have tiles to actually accept passengers by itself. By itself! Oh, hang on, Pete. You've given me something to check out. Right, so if we use the land area information tool... Yeah, look. Steel mill. One tile at the steel mill does a 1 out of 8 passenger acceptance. But a steel mill is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 it's 3 before, which is 12, right? So you've got 12 tiles that accept passengers, so therefore it accepts passengers. But if we investigate something else... So factory... Oh, did I just get excited over nothing? Oh, the factory doesn't. There it is! Cargo accepted passengers at a power station. Ah, now folks, we might have hit on some sort of deep sort of meta tactic here. We come up against this sort of thing every now and then. I get down a bit of a rabbit hole. So that's non, passenger, non, passenger. So, like, chat's going crazy now. A power station is 3/8 of the way to accepting passengers. A coal mine is 2/8 of the way to accepting passengers.
Get out.
Yeah? Well, the chat's losing their mind. Right. Sawmill. No. Oh, 1, 2, 3. A sawmill is 2/8. So in theory, if you can fund 2 sawmills close enough together, you could do it. Oh, I want to try this. Right, here we
happening,
go.
Boys.
It's happening. We're going to get a station to accept stuff using sawmills. Fund new industry, sawmill. Fund 1 here, 1 there. Oh my goodness, we've got 3 of them now. I didn't mean to get 3 of them. Right? I can't delete them because we're not cheating. Does that mean we can send a quarter of a person to sawmill? No, it means that you need to get 8/8 for a station to accept that, right? So now, if I fill the space between with a massive station, let's say an airport with big enough coverage, okay, I've ruined my own experiment because I've got an extra sawmill in there now. Look! Oh, you can't see, it's behind my head. Okay, move it over here. Watch this. Accepts passengers. There we go.
Okay. Flop it down. Do it.
I'm not. What? Who's going to send airplanes here?
I'll do it.
Okay, there you go. I'll put the airport in.
Thank you.
Is this helpful though? I don't care, Brandon.
Absolutely not.
It's technical shizzle whizzle. Why have I had a mention? OpenTTD server. Oh, I haven't had a mention. Somebody just yeah, somebody just replied to a message. Okay, I'll leave you to deal with that airport. So
thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, in theory, if you can find like 3 coal mines next to each other, you might be able to. Hang on a minute. Oh, this coal mine's a different shape. Non. Or 1. Right. So for a coal mine, you'd have to have 4 coal mines in the catchment, in the coverage, by the looks of it. I say the wrong word all the time, don't I? It's coverage, not catchment. Or you could say it's the coverage of the catchment. Also, I say GRF when really it's graph. But most people say GRF. As far as I'm aware, most people say it wrong, so...
Rough.
Yeah, so we did a sawmill, didn't we? Here's another coal mine. One, none, nope, 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 nope. Oh, that one's got none. Oh, no, wait, there's one. Oh, and there's another one. So, yeah, you would need 4 coal mines in your coverage, in your catchment. Would it boost production? No, I don't think it would. Production of vanilla industries works as a weird calculation. It depends on your game settings and it depends on a number of other things. It is detailed in the wiki, so I highly recommend you go check it out. But the short version is basically it depends on the amount transported. So if you transport lots and you do a good percent, it's more likely to trend upwards. Is the short version. Or a sawmill and 1 coal mine and a factory. Oh my goodness. Let's have a quick look at factory. What was a factory was 3, was it? So factory. No, a factory doesn't have any. For some reason. So there you go. This is some obscure stuff Marco Voss finds in RCT. Yeah, so you say Marcel Voss finds in RCT. The equivalent for OpenTTD is David. And I will find David's sign again because it is hilarious. We nearly look at this every live stream now. Where's it gone? It's somewhere over here. There we go. Is it just a sign that David left that says sorry about this? Oh dear. If somebody wants to drop the link to his channel down, then yeah, go for it. Yes, so presumably, if you were to look at an oil rig, they look like they occupy 4 squares. So each one must be at least 2? Oh no, that just accepts passengers.
Which passengers coming in? Yeah, boy.
That one's different.
This is so unnecessary.
Yeah. Only a few more likes to get to 100. Well, everybody needs to like the stream then, don't they? Yes. Right. It's May. We've got to May 1999. Let's get some more connections put in, shall we, everybody?
I am doing the best that I can.
Going for it.
Oh, right. I'm just messing around
Never
with
played,
planes and,
so
and wood.
Fast.
Yeah, wood's fine. Okay. Can I get one between these 2 towns? No, they're too close together. Okay, never mind. Oh, God, these towns are quite big. If I take out 1 building and a bit of road, I think I can get an airport in here. Oh yeah, that's prime coverage, that is. Yes. Hellish. Waste 2 games a month proving a proof of concept. It wasn't a proof of concept. We got advised something by a developer, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to investigate this now because I'm that sort of weird person. I can't let it go. Right, I can't remember where I put my airports now. So there's Fran... Oh, actually, yes, I can. So I need another airport somewhere over here. Can I get it in there? Yeah, take out a little bit of road. Usually a little bit of road destruction. The towns don't hate you too much.
Needs roads anyway.
Yeah, where we're going.
Sorry.
We don't need catchphrases. There we go. Right. Let's get some more aircraft in. Get them in a group. Wow, I've made 70 aircraft this live stream.
It's an operating profit graph. Look at it.
I don't want to look at it. We will look at it.
Oh.
I will look at the operating profit graph.
What's happened?
Oh no, what you done?
No.
Oh, look at that. That's impressive, actually. That curve on the operating profit graph, it's almost like the hog joined the game and trying to help us.
Fantastic.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh, Fran the Man just gifted 2 Viewer Plus gift subs. Thank you very much, Fran the Man. Much appreciated. Let's see who gets those gift subs, shall we? You know what? I think... I'm not sure if it'd be possible to join a company run by an AI. I can't remember. Well, Ian Smith received one of the Viewer Plus gift subs. Is that an airport in the water? Who's doing that? And Jimmy got the other one.
Oh, that's me.
Can we have the hog as a guest at some point in the series?
London City Airport.
No, but if you want to, I can ask the developer of the hog to see if they want to join in the series. They probably wouldn't, though. If I remember correctly, English is not their first language. I'm not even sure it's their second language. So it would be a challenging thing for somebody to do a live event in a language that isn't their language. They were extremely gracious to do the interview that they did on the channel. That's not a bad idea. Throw the hog at a complicated season 12 map and see what comes up. We did that. We did that in the challenge already. No, I must have done. I'm gonna have to go to my website and find it now.
You just don't know anymore. Oh,
God, give me a break. I've got
all the challenges.
2,800 videos now on the channel.
And you can't remember every single one.
I'm afraid I can't remember every single one. Yeah, I know. What you got to remember is that a lot of my videos are actually unlisted and they're in playlists. And the reason for that is to stop the algorithm recommending them to people that won't be interested in that content. Fran the Man says, really enjoyed the most recent Viewer Plus video. Is that the one that was the kind of setup tour of the lighting and the desk and stuff? Fran the Man, I forgot what that was. Right, okay, what was we talking about? Oh yeah, the hog thing. So if we go to playlists and we go to... Yeah, so if you go to playlist, you will see the Spifftopia MMP playlist. You'll see the Minecraft Hardcore Survival playlist. But if you went to videos, you would never see any of those videos. Yeah, it was the setup. The reason why I asked Fran the Man is there's a new video coming out, and I think it's coming out on Sunday for the Viewer Plus subscribers. So there we go. We need to be looking for... Oh, hang on. Let's sort by last video added rather than when the playlist was created. There we go. So it is... Not Train Driving Live. That's what we're doing on Monday. Not Retro Revivals. I've got that coming up at some point. Not Transport Tycoon Deluxe Let's Play. That I'll do another video on that sometime soon. Tales from Memory Lane. There should be a video about that next week if I can get that out on time. Where is the AI challenge? Oh, there it is. OpenTTD AI Battle Series. There we go. Right, let's have a look down the list. It was... The AI tried to beat my OpenTTD community. There it is. Share that. Copy. Paste it in the chats. So that is when I did the Hog AI on the Season 12 map to see if it did better than you lot. Spoiler alert, I can't remember.
No.
I know. Right, let's see how these trains are getting along. So, the groups have made 1.4 million, 2.5 million, 1.7 million, 3.5 million, 2.6 million, 1.6 million, and not much because it's brand new. You'll have to watch the video to find out. You know what? The number of times I have to watch one of my own videos to find out a piece of information is embarrassing. Jimmy says, spoiler, I can't remember either. Everybody has to put down their pens and pencils, go watch a video. It's a fun series. I like that series. What's going on? Oh yeah, we were doing some airports and stuff. And it's July. Oh my goodness, guys, it's July. Right, let's find out what these two have been up to. So for those of you who weren't here at the beginning, I've got a bunch. Please
don't punch me.
I'm not even sure two people count.
Why?
I'm not even sure 2 people count as a bunch either. A couple. That's what I probably should have said. Although the couple might imply something different. You never know. Then we might actually have a couple joining us one time. But I have both Jamal and Chris joining me right now for the final part of part 1 of season 12.
Maybe we're a couple now.
Well, yeah, you can be. Why not? Let's go for it. Jamal, what have you done recently?
Plopping down airports, left and right.
Yeah, you're going with
hooking them up.
airports. So if we have a look at the list of aircraft,
Also, the woodworkers are the wood airport is getting people.
okay. So this will be an aircraft that you've done because the aircraft is quite new and it's not one of the ones I've done. So, oh my goodness, it's right next to an oil field.
That's not mine.
That's not yours. Oh, it must be somebody else's then. Is everybody just going a little aircraft crazy now?
Maybe.
Oh my goodness. Right, where's this aircraft going? Oh, here we go. The place the woodworkers go. So we're bringing in loads of people by the looks of it. Yes. So there's 323 people coming to work at these sawmills.
And never leave.
And they'll never leave.
And the mail never gets delivered.
Of course, that's interesting because you can deliver passengers to that airport, but then there'll never be passengers there to pick up.
We could call it Hotel California. You could never leave.
So every time an aircraft arrives, there's another 300 and something odd passengers. You thought there weren't any oil fields? There's oil rigs, there's not oil wells. Oil wells have gone. Yeah. I wonder how many aircraft have come through here. There's no stats on that. What about cargo graphs? Oh, look, interesting. We found something that's missing. Maybe we need to log a bug report. Look at this. There is amount of produced, transported, delivered, and waiting cargoes, but the only cargoes listed is wood and goods. We are delivering passengers, and there's no way to view it in the cargo graph.
I'd take this as a win.
I wouldn't say that is a bug. I would say that's a missing feature. Is a missing feature a bug?
Absolutely not.
You can check out any type. Welcome to Sawmill, California.
Yes.
Oh, what happens to the people that go to the sawmill? Don't ask. What's that wood made out of?
Point.
Yeah.
That's not our problem.
Wait a minute, it's a sawmill. Okay. Peter says, apparently, not apparently, wrong word, sorry. Because technically, the industry doesn't accept the passengers, only the tiles do. Okay, yeah, I can see what you're saying there. God, we're getting into the nitty-gritty of this. Yeah, it sounds like, it's because the developers never thought of funding 3 sawmills together close to each other to deliver passengers. You actually only need 2. The second one was a misclick. Yeah, I mean, this is not intended behavior, right? I'm pretty, well, no, I misspoke there. I mean, it is intended behavior. This is how the game should work, right? But what I mean by that is I don't think that any amount of game design was put into thought of thinking, oh, somebody's going to deliberately put down sawmills in the middle of nowhere and take passengers there with an airport, right? Yeah. How would you get the graph to work since you deliver to the different industries? Exactly, that's the point. The towns one works differently, presumably? Oh, hang on. Oh, hell. Apparently, they'll end up as part of the towns. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, so it is on one of the cargo graphs. I think. Oh, those ones... Right. So it looks like some of the passengers count as going to Constant and some of them count as going to Trondingville. There you go.
Interesting.
So because it is the tile that's accepting the passengers, not technically the industry, the way that the towns count is the tiles within the area of influence, presumably, and therefore delivering passengers to a sawmill counts on the town graph. That makes sense.
So I accidentally hooked up 3 towns with 1 airport. Well, you built the airport.
I don't know about 3 because it depends. In fact, no, you're right. Yeah, because
2 already had connections.
you can see what the local it will use the land area information tool. So yeah, this one says local authority Trondingville. This one says local authority Prondington, and this one says local authority Constant. So actually, what we've stumbled upon here is a way to deliver cargo to a town very far away from that town. So if you are doing a city building challenge, you can deliver passengers to a steel mill that's far away from the town, and in theory, the game will count it as delivering to the town. For example,
Interesting.
this steel mill is one town steel mill. One town's all the way over here, right? Does it count for town growth? Well, actually, we could probably find out, because this town here says not growing, right? And I can't remember where the airport is. There's the airport. This town here, this town also says not growing. Yeah, it's like a super spread station. I think we should call it a mega spread station or something. I think that's only cargo supplied by the town. There's no graph. Oh, hang on. I might be misreading the graph. Oh. Right, I misread the graph. We have a massive correction to make. So, the transported graph is the passengers transported out of the town. The supply graph is the amount that the town is supplying. There isn't anything on the graph for the amount of delivered. So when you go to an industry and look at the cargo graph, there's a button for delivered, right? Which on this graph is 0, which is correct. But for a town graph, there's nothing for delivered on the graph. Okay, so there's a correction from what I said earlier. What town is the airport linked to? I don't think that matters. If you go to the name, you select default, it's constant. I'm sorry, you're going to have to change the name of the airport again. So it's this town that the airport's linked to. It looks like it doesn't grow the town. Because it says the town's not growing. Which is weird. Because
Unacceptable.
to have growth in a town, you need... it's done by the station though, isn't it? It's not done by delivery on tiles. And I don't think that station counts as being in the... Now it is tied to that town, but it's not in the local authority zone. So I wonder for town growth whether the station has to be within the local authority zone. The town owns the tile. I think, I'm not sure, but I think for the purposes of town growth, the station has to be within the local authority zone. So if I go in there now and add a couple of road stops, and then despair as another airplane crashes, and we actually get that to be serviced by a vehicle, There we go. Clone it as well, so there's 2 of them. Then you might find that this town all of a sudden starts growing, like in a month. Or whatever. Yeah, it should count for the city, which is the station name, says Crunchkey. I don't think that's how it works. Add a spread bus station into the zone to see if that helps. I'll do that. I've done it like this at the moment. We'll see what happens. They get off the plane and suffer a critical existence failure. What did they say in rocketry? An unplanned rapid disassembly or something. RUD. Rapid unplanned disassembly.
That's it.
Yeah. So, we now have had stuff going backwards and forwards. The town still isn't growing. Presumably, though, it just hasn't updated yet. So, yeah, there you go. Look, it just updated. So the town's growing every 286 seconds. I think one of the primary developers to work on that was Too Tall Tyler, on that particular change, to be able to change the amount of time that is in a year or a day or however it works in OpenTTD. Yeah. So yes, there we go. So it appears that it doesn't matter if a station has the label for the town. It seems that the station still has to be within the town's local authority zone to count for the purpose of vanilla town growth. So there we go. And also earlier on in the live stream we said that something that a lot of people didn't realise. Let's see if we can find an example. Here we go. Ships will not automatically service at these depots. Still learning after so many years. I know, right? That's part of why this community is fantastic, because we're always all learning together. Right, it's October 1999. The millennium is coming. Destruction is coming. The operating profit graph is growing. Look at that. And the amount of growth we've had on that graph. That is... Let's see if we can really hammer that growth home. I'm going to get some more airports in.
That's the name of the game right now.
Let's see. There we go. Now, if anybody's not noticed, I've got a particular way that I'm doing the airports at the moment. And that is, I'm doing 4 airports at what I feel like is probably a good distance. Oh, the local authority hate me. Okay, hang on a second. Let's see, there's just... Now, there wasn't that many airports before, but now there are quite a lot of airports, and I'm struggling to find spaces to put them all in.
How did that happen?
I don't know. They just seem to be all appearing from nowhere.
Mental.
There we go. New aircraft. Boeing 747. There we go. And I don't know why I chose to do this sort of pattern of airport. Look at all that coal just sat there at that place. Can farmland be created again when a farm goes pop on the map? What do you mean pop on the map? What, when the farm disappears? The farmland will disappear as well. And when a new farm comes, more will come. There we go. Right. Let's get them in a group. So, there's going to be several downloads on the website, right? There's going to be a download for the start of the season, which, of course, is already on the website. There's going to be a download for the map at the end of tonight's live stream. And then there's going to be a second scenario map for starting in the year 2000. And then at the end of the season, we'll supply the end of game map as well. Deadly Radio says, so I can play with slower days. Yes, so that's what we're doing now. It takes 45 minutes for a year in the current settings that we've got. I need to make my aircraft red. Boop. There you go, they've all got red tails on them now. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, it's November. I'm starting to feel a bit warm. Oh my goodness, my office has got up to 24 degrees. Is it happening in real life as well? Am I going to feel the end of time in my office?
I think it's all these planes are causing global warming.
I think it is all the aircraft. There's way too many aircraft, isn't there? You know what we need? More aircraft.
Absolutely.
What was it? We had about, was it 180-ish aircraft at the beginning of the stream, I think?
I did write it down. 196.
You did? You wrote it down?
Yeah.
Wow, somebody was organised. 196. How many we got now?
It's almost like I knew.
450.
It's almost like I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, it's great. I've lost my aircraft. I mean, my airport. No, that's an airport that's already in use. Is that it? Oh my goodness, I can't find where my airports are now. Oh, we've got more plane crashes coming in now. Okay,
Wasn't me. Might be.
it might have been. Where is it?
Oh, we're kidding.
No, there's aircraft there. If there's aircraft there, it's not one that I've just created. Where's it gone? So there's one airport. There's the other airport. There's one. Or did somebody go to one of my airports? Oh no, I have no idea which airport I was doing. I've lost
the airport list.
Oh no, wait, there's one.
Whatever's got the most passengers.
There's an airport. And there's one of my... there we go. I found it. I found my 4 airports. Oh, dear. Right. Send them aircraft on the way. Get the group up. This is group number 9. Aircraft group 9. I need to make sure that they're red as well. Otherwise, they don't count. Oh my goodness, it's the 1st of December, everybody.
Oh no.
Right. Yes, we need a few more aircraft, I think. I need to find a quiet airport. Nope, that's not a quiet airport. That's quite a busy airport. These airports, I think, are just accepting goods. I'm very close to watching your tutorials and then playing the game for the first time. Now is an absolutely fantastic time to jump in on those tutorials because both the beginner and intermediate railway tutorials are brand new, fully updated, all that sort of good stuff. So, enjoy.
I can say that I
fully expect the stream just to turn off when the moment turns year 2000. just goes a black screen.
I started going through Hellish's tutorial series about 2.5 weeks ago, and it is excellent. Can't recommend it highly enough for this.
Some of them are older than others, but overall, it's not too bad. Wow, we've still got Zeppelins. Oh, I need to try and get one. Can I get one more set of airports in before the time runs out? Let's go to the very top of the world.
Will it make money?
It might do, yeah. But probably not. What do you mean? Oh, there's a piece of river. Okay, I've got one airport in. I want to get an airport in over here somewhere. Yep, that fits. I want to get an airport in somewhere over here. That doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. There, that'll do. Now I need to get an airport in over here somewhere. Oh my goodness. Can I get that in quite close? What do you mean they refuse to allow it? Okay, over here. Can I get one in over here? Yeah, okay. 16th. Here we go, new aircraft. Boeing 747. Orders. Go to this airport, all the way down the coast, to this airport, across the city, to this airport, and then somewhere over... Oh, God, where was it? I think it was this one? Yes, it was, and then back over there. Right. Round in a circle. Control clone them so that we've got shared orders. Send them on the way. Go into the orders list. Get group 10 going. I missed the G. Group 10. Group 10, we need to go into ungroup aircraft. Get those new aircraft. Put them in group 10. Go into group 10 and assign them to be red. And I managed it before the end of December.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, December the 23rd. It's nearly Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, it's almost Christmas.
Wow, look at this. We will spend a bit of time checking things out. There's December the 24th. There we go. So make sure you've been naughty and nice or whatever it is. Wow.
Hope there's no crashes on the 25th.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we don't want to crash it. Spiff just released another video. It's played 100 hours of a game. I don't think I'd have 100 hours to ever do anything. Wow. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of GRFs. You can go to masterhellish.net/S12 to find out which GRFs that we are using in this series, or click the link in the description, along with a link to get involved and take part in the series as well. Yeah, we need some more Zeppelins. We do. These ships seem to be doing all right though. They're making a half decent amount of money. This station seems empty, but I think the steel mill's making good cargo. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And with it now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. There we go, everybody. Oh. December the 31st, 1999. The very end of the last year that we will be having in this particular series. That's the end of part 1, everybody. I mean, we will have a little look at what's been going on and at some statistics and things, but there we go. Did you install the Y2K patch? No. I mean, that's why I've paused it, because if I let it go one more day, the whole computer will explode. It's not Y2K yet. Unpause. No. We start Y2K on the... Make it Jan 1. Does everybody wants it to be Jan 1st? Okay, fine. Right, fine. We'll unpause. We'll let it be Jan 1st. And everybody can wish each other, everybody, Happy New Year. Chat have spoken. There we go. January the 1st.
Happy New Year! Woo!
All the aircraft fall out of the sky.
We'll never know.
That happened in one of our live streams. We were doing the disaster destruction deathmatch, and people's aircraft started dropping out of the sky. Well, there we go, everybody. That is going to be the point of which we pause this season. I'm actually just going to make a save now in case I forget, because
Me too.
I know what I'm like. That's one of the advantages of being one of the guests. You can make a save of the game at the point of which you were in the game. But speaking of our guests, let's have a look and see what they've been working out. Presumably towards the end there, you two were both just building aircraft and airports, right?
Yeah, just about. Yeah,
Absolutely.
helicopters even.
Helicopter. Oh my goodness. So if we go into the aircraft list and have a look down towards the bottom, there was a lot of my aircraft in there. Some smaller aircraft. Oh, there was a helicopter going around, flying about. Fantastic. And so how many aircraft was it before, at the beginning of this stream?
196.
196. Okay. Now bear with me a second.
Short.
There we go. And now we have... Oh my goodness. We nearly got to 496, didn't we? So if we divide by 196, we managed to increase the number of aircraft by 2.5 times the amount of aircraft that we've done throughout the rest of the series so far, which I think is quite an achievement for the final stream of part 1. Little confession, we talked about it a little bit before the stream, didn't we, guys? It was like, let's do a little bit of a push on the aircraft towards the end there. But let's turn off all the extra labels and stuff, town names and things. Look at this. We might not have connected absolutely everything up. There is the odd town that isn't connected, right? But technically, the series isn't everything everywhere. The series is Connect the World, right? And I don't know if I ever said this, but Connect the World in Series 12 actually is whatever you want it to mean. So for me, in Series 12, Connect the World was to bring viewers onto the live stream to take part and join in together, connecting everybody from all over the world and taking part in playing the game together. Whereas other people have taken it in different ways. So they have literally tried to connect every single city on the map. And other ones have done other things. So Connect the World, the theme of Season 12, is kind of what you want to make it to be, right? But for me, it was about bringing you guys into my live streams, into my Let's Plays, letting Kevin DeB do silly things like this, and getting together to make £28 billion. What could we do as a community with £28 billion?
I'll get
I
pizza.
don't know. Go get a pizza. Oh dear. Is there? There probably would be enough pizza for every subscriber, wouldn't there? How many subscribers have I got at the moment? At the moment, I am sat at 43,956 subscribers. So the next milestone on the counter there, on the retro counter, is going to be 44,000. When we get to 50,000 subscribers, I think that might be when I start looking at the patch pack. What do we think? Yes. Simulator Ventures says you could probably build 25% of HS2. Yeah, that project has cost quite a deal of money, hasn't it? You could buy your own railway. Yeah. I mean, you don't even need that much. In this economy, maybe a new GPU. Actually, GPUs aren't too bad. It's RAM and hard drives. Hard drives is going to go crazy. RAM's already gone. Hard drives is going to be worse. If you need a new hard drive, now might be the time. I'm currently thinking about all the drives that might be failing in my systems. But luckily, my main data drives in my computer are in a RAID. And the ones in the server are also in a RAID, but in a different sort of RAID. Hard drives or SSDs? I think hard drives, Jackamak, but it probably will be both, because I think it's probably both. But I've heard all sorts of things about hard drives. One of the biggest failures of this entire series was this cargo goods line that went from the very top of the world, pretty much, to the very bottom of the world, pretty much, right? Like a bi-directional goods route. Let's have a look at all the vehicles on that line. There we go. Oh my goodness. Last period, they made minus 4.1 million. I wanted to leave it. Well, I think it was the running costs of the carriages, which was part of the problem. Because, like in the vanilla game, the carriages don't cost anything to run. Like you pay for the engine. But there we go.
Right.
And let's come back out of that view. So that was one of the biggest failures. But on the other direction, on the kind of left and right corners, we made the route shorter. So I think these ones was actually making a good deal of money. Let's have a look. Shared orders. Yeah, so the goods trains over here, all 110 of them, made 18 million profit. Right? Raid-fied is not a bad option. Mine's a Windows storage space rather than a full, proper raid. I don't know why, it just is. And we did the same on the other side, so I wonder how much money that's made. Let's have a look. Where is it? There it is. So we're dropping stuff off one side. Trains are going around in a circle. Did I press the wrong... Why is there no trains going there? Huh? Did somebody mess up the orders of these trains?
I didn't touch any train orders that already existed anyway.
Let me just check something. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so even these ones are making 4 million a period, so there we go. Someone build this in a new map, and hopefully with newer trains, it can make money.
Yeah, I don't think that the trains weren't fast enough.
Maybe. Well, you see, we're going to get faster trains when we do the map resets, ready for the next stream.
Vac tubes.
We do actually have. We have vac tube construction installed. I can't remember what date they come out. I think we started the series in 1940. I'm not 100% sure. Was it 1940 or 1950?
Vac will turn these goods routes into absolute magic.
We've got hover vehicles installed as well. Gonna miss that incredible junction. Yeah, there's all sorts of junctions. There's a big junction in the middle, if that's what you're talking about. Where is the middle? I've lost the middle. You would have thought I'd know where the middle of the map was now, wouldn't you? Look at the map. That's what the map looks like with the town names turned on. Let's turn that off. In fact, let's do this view. Look at that. And temporarily, I'm going to change the company colour because it's easier to see than purple if you go yellow. There you are. Look at the map. Isn't that a cool map?
Audio, Hellish.
Yeah, we've gone quiet.
Oh, okay. We've got the Discord problem. These guys will be able to hear me again shortly, so they just need to hang tight for a second, and they'll hear me in a minute. Look at that. Yeah, TGX says I think it was 1940. So we're going to be going to the year 2050. No, 2000. What year are we going to go to? Is it normally? Yeah, 2060, I think, is the year we're going to. Oh, apparently, we started in 1930. If we did start in 1930, then we're going to go to 2070, in theory. Yes. These cities do grow pretty big. The reason for that is because each year is 45 minutes long. Even though we've actually turned down city growth, I think. So it's because we've been playing for a long time. Normally a game like this would only last 20 hours of gameplay. But we've been doing like 20 live streams plus of it, right? And you know what? That's a pretty cool map, isn't it? I think we might have to have the part 1 and part 2 maps on something on the Hellish store. Are you guys back now?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a brief moment where I think you couldn't hear me.
Correct.
But yes, I think we're going to have a look at that. Look, there's that junction from Guild Games. We might have to get Gil back again. We might have to get Gil back again to do another junction like this for us of some description.
Yeah.
It's
yes.
It's good. Lots of splitting off. Work of art, says Taser. I know. There's a lot of people in the community with a lot of skill in this game. And I'm very pleased that people have been able to come along and take part.
And then there's us who can plop down airports.
DJ says it's barely used though. Yeah, that's because we put great big routes through it that shouldn't have done. I mean, if we'd have thought about it, what we could potentially have done is found something nearby on this side. There, another network t-shirt. T-shirts are so difficult to do from logistics, ordering, etc. standpoint. I'm not saying I won't do another t-shirt in the future, but the t-shirts will be rare and special from now on. Because in the past, I used to do third-party fulfillment sites where they use the computers to print it onto a t-shirt, and then they would just dispatch what you ordered, and it would be relatively expensive. But now we've got better quality t-shirts at a slightly lower price with proper screen printing, right? Yeah, we'll look at the graphs in a second. So, and I fulfill them myself. So it's a different situation. We need a bigger community before we do more t-shirts. I think what we'll do is I will do like a t-shirt. You know what I mean? I'll do a Hellish t-shirt with just like a little Hellish logo on, and that can be like one that I kind of always stock, right? And then if we get enough people, we'll go and do a third Hellish t-shirt. So the Network 36 t-shirt was the first in the new series, and if I do a continuous t-shirt, that'll be the second. Let's have a look at the graphs then. Look at the operating profit graph there. Look at that. I think the three of us did very well there. We have increased the operating profit from somewhere in the region of 18 million up to about 110 million over the course of the last... I don't know how this graph works. Is it...
72 minutes.
72 minutes. That graph is 72 minutes long, apparently. So there we go. Apparently, with the 28 billion in the bank, we can give everybody in the world £3.50.
All right.
No, that's not too bad. I mean, you can't really do too much of that, so yeah.
What about everybody in this world?
Yes. So, what about the? What do you call it? The company value graph. That's going to be quite easy because it's going to be pretty close to the 28 billion that we got in the bank account. So we've got 28.7 billion, and this is telling us like 28.9 billion ish in terms of company value. Because of course you've got all the infrastructure and trains and things that are worth money. But to get that sort of level of increase there, I wonder if the money screen will tell too much of a story on that. Let's have a look. So we can see that in the period of which we are in, which I think it's still counting, so maybe we can ignore that one. Aircraft income was at 151 million. But you go back a couple of periods, it's 122 million. So it's aircraft income shot up. Well, it should do because we increased the number of aircraft by 2.5 times, right? Is there a stat for evil fish removal? Evil fish were mostly in season 11. Funnily enough, if you want to have a bit of a mini game with evil fish, we do actually have a game script. I don't know how well it works. I haven't tried it myself yet. But it is on the Hellish GitHub. Yeah. We W's here just in time for us to say goodbye. We W's come in right at the end, but you can see the kind of profits and losses there. The amount of aircraft running costs didn't really creep up that much, but the aircraft income did. Do vehicles in this game mode with 265 periods visually run at normal speed? Yeah, so the vehicles run on the map at normal speed. That's the way that it works. So everything moves around and gets simulated at normal speeds, but the rate growth of industries and the financials is all done in accordance to separate time. Basically, time gets divided into two different ways of doing time. Now, there's one way of doing time of which the objects move around, and the other way of doing time of mostly production and financial. I don't know all the details. It's complicated. I can't remember. How long did it take to do? Oh, I got told how long it took. I can't remember now. You know what? You'll have to wait till the video comes out. Ooh, what video? Everybody said. Oh, biggest town and population. That's a good thing to check. Right. So the town with the biggest population. Look at that. My control key's stuck down again. There we are. Is this one here, Tutborn, which I'm not sure why that particular town ended up being the biggest population. I think this is 2 towns here. Let's put the town labels back on. Yes, it is. In fact, we're starting to envelop other towns. One of the things I like about towns is you can kind of see where they are in their area of focus, usually with their roads. But because we're using the total town replacement set, I don't think you can tell the difference. Because large towns in vanilla end up with almost like rings of different road layouts and different road styles. There are a few towns that are a little bit close, but not massively in terms of population. A lot of the big ones are in the Network 3000 area, and that's purely because it was one of the few areas to get a passenger service in pretty early on, right? Yeah, maybe because it was one of the first towns. Yeah. Total population, 15 million people. That's quite a lot of people. Quite a lot of people. Obviously, you can see the statistics of the company here. You can see 1930 was when we started. You can see it says that there. And you can see the number of vehicles. So close to 2,000 trains. Very, very close to 2,000 trains. And infrastructure, apparently, there is nearly 250,000 rail pieces. I mean, I don't know how many rail pieces you guys put down tonight. But a few.
Just a few. Not 250,000.
No, maybe not quite 250,000. There's 153 airports and nearly 13,000 station tiles. I think the fact that this is a rather big map. This is I think a 2K by 2K map, right? It's 4 times bigger than Season 11. It sometimes makes it a little bit deceptive about how much stuff is actually on the map. The amount of track, the amount of depots, the amount of junctions. Is there some more detailed information we can get? Yeah, here we go, I think. So the railway, apparently, we've got 3,000 standard railway. We've got 161,000 electrified. We've got 3,000 dedicated high speed. We've still got 2,500 pieces of narrow gauge and 12,000 metro. 30,000 signals on the map. That's pretty cool. 30,000 signals. I think maybe a game should be measured in signals of like how much it is. Yeah. Brandon says 4K is a bit big for my taste. I think it depends what you're doing. Some things require a 4K by 4K map. But if you had a 4K by 4K map, this series could have gone on longer without a wipe on the map size side of things, but you probably would have maxed out the vehicles. Because we got over halfway on the road vehicles already. So maybe if it was a bigger one, that would be different. Right then, folks, let's have a quick look at the biggest, most transported industry. No, not transported, production. All cargo types. According to this, there is a factory where 11,000 crates of goods have been created and only 44% transported. Oh my god, that's pretty bad.
That hurts.
That's no good. That's no good. There's a sawmill that created 869 crates of goods at only 58% transported. Oh my goodness. Most of these places, the transported rates aren't good. In fact, oh my goodness, we've got an oil refinery here. Oh, this is Kevin DeBee's fault, and we can blame him because he's not here now.
Yep.
This one's created 4,600 crates of goods in the last minute. Only 26% transported. What are the ratings at that station for goods? Poor 26%. So that's pretty poor. But overall, everybody's done very well. We've looked at the map, we've looked at the towns and the stations, the monies. Yeah, we checked the graphs. Let's have a look at the detailed performance rating. Of course, it's 90%, like it always is. If you don't know why it's 90%, basically, all the metrics are easy to get except one's impossible. Well, it's not impossible, but it's impossible by playing a normal game. You have to kind of cheat it a little bit. And so that's that. We've seen the vehicles. Yeah, there we go. I think we've seen everything. Hey Hellish, love your videos. Even if I don't really understand OpenTTD, don't worry. Watch the tutorial series. Get stuck in. You'll love it. It's great. Sell those road vehicles last. Yeah, exactly. You have to just go and sell all the road vehicles that are not meeting the minimum profit. Maybe even some ships as well. And that's kind of, to me, that's just kind of cheating the stats. So there we go. I think that's it. I think that's it. So, all that's left to say is thank you very much to both of my players for joining me tonight. Both Jamal and Chris, thank you. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves.
Thank you. Yeah, I have.
Thank you very much, Hellish. It's been great.
And I hope you join me for at some point in part 2 for another jaunt in the map.
If you'll have me.
Same.
Of course. We will have you back. And we'll have other people come and join us. Remember, if you want to be able to take part in part 2 of season 12, then you will need to fill in the form, okay? Fill in the form in the link. And I don't know when season 12 will be coming back. It might be next week or it might be in a few weeks' time. So keep an eye out on the Discord events or the stream schedules and notifications. Tomorrow night stream, like I mentioned earlier, is been postponed. We're going to have a look at Theme Park next week, next Friday. Hope you all have a absolutely fantastic weekend. There should be 2 videos coming out the weekend if I can finish the second video tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed. And I will see you all Monday night for some train driving again. But this time, we're off to the island of Sodor and we're going to see Thomas and friends for a good bit of fun. So thank you very much, everybody. That has been Season 12, Part 1. Thank you very much to all the Viewer Plus subscribers and everybody who supports my channel in every way that you all do. Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend. Look after each other. Enjoy the games. And for now, from us here for Season 12, Part 1, it is goodbye. Take care, everybody.